Started.
Hi.
Cleaning the screen and starting it off. Here we
We don't
go.
even have our wonderful music.
No, I've got it.
Oh, here.
Ah, there you go. Can we all see?
Hello, welcome.
Yes, welcome to the Eiffel Tower pub quiz. Looks like it's working for me. We've got a slightly different setup today.
Slightly different.
Same old music.
Slightly upgraded, I'd say.
And same old...
Oliver.
Same old me, same old Lena. Same old concept in terms of the rules, not to mention the copyright-free music, which we'll just enjoy for a second as people tune in.
Pretty wonderful.
Good music.
Yeah.
You might be wondering where we are.
Yeah, I guess we could talk a little bit about that. While
Turn on the
waiting.
music.
Yeah, I guess so.
But before anything, we'd like to know, can you hear us all right? Is the sound fine the way that we're talking? Can you see the Eiffel Tower behind Lena? It looks a little
It looks
bit...
like my hat. It's not my hat.
Gorgeous dress, Lena says someone. I missed it
Oh,
already.
thank you.
I don't know. You can hear us here fine, says Gina. That's
Okay,
great.
great. Perfect.
Give a like if you can see the Tour Eiffel, says Paris is... I've got the comments here. What am I doing reading that thing?
Oh, yeah, I don't
We can
know.
see it here. Okay.
Great.
So as usual, Lena, do you want to explain the rules of the game while I set
I
things up
shall
here?
do that. So, if you played before, which I'm sure a lot of you have, because I recognize a few names here, you know that you should write all the answers on a paper with a pen. I usually say write it on a pen with a paper. But yes, you get the concept. No writing answers in the comment section. Sorry, it's a bit windy here. And that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower... There you go. You want a proper look at it? How about
There
that?
it
The
is.
reason it's washed out is because the sun is literally right behind it for this for a few moments.
Yeah.
But sunset
Okay.
at the Eiffel Tower. Wow. Okay. So what we're doing? Welcome everybody. Wow, a lot of people watching. We're sitting in a Paris Perfect apartment.
We are, and it really is perfect.
So in case
I didn't actually think beautiful apartments like this actually really existed. This is so stunning.
I'll show the view. I'll show a little bit of the
so.
view as we get going. Hang on a sec. Hopefully you can see here while I just show you around. It's a really nice view. We're in their Cognac apartment.
Yeah, Cognac.
Last week we filmed from the Bergerac apartment. This is the lovely people at Paris Perfect Rentals have let us stay over at the Bergerac, but filmed today over here at Cognac.
Yeah. A little
Cognac.
change
Do you
in
remember when we went to
scenery.
Cognac?
Yeah, we did. And we did some tasting, and it was very intense. Oh, look at that.
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
You're not digging it? All right, let's get
Yeah.
into it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you 30 questions. We've got a surprise guest coming in about, I don't know, 2 rounds or so.
Sounds about right.
As always, as Lena said, put the answers on a piece of paper. Please don't put them in the comment section. And anyone who does will go directly to prison, the Bastille prison.
Yes.
Paul Greeley says not cognac, bourbon, referring to...
Oh no. Let's not even get into.
but this one is cognac.
Yeah.
So there's 6 rounds. The first, I'm going to start reading to you now. Everything's worth a point. Anything we've forgotten?
I don't think so. Anything?
Oh yeah, prizes for the winner. Depending on who wins. Oh yeah, there is another announcement to make. The woman who often, in fact, usually wins, Maria Trenzado, is
She will not be playing with us
She's-
this afternoon.
she's busy today. Imagine
Yes.
that.
But
That means we'll have a new winner almost certainly.
yes.
And it also means yes, she
Yes.
you've not read through the questions today. Maria wrote some questions. French gastronomy. So there will be a bit of that coming up very soon.
I hope you're hungry
Yeah.
for knowledge.
And we've got the comments coming here, Lena, that we can look at the bottom. Slightly different system today. There it is. And Paul Greenley, thank you very much for your generosity. We will get some cognac from a local shop with your donation there. On with the quiz.
On with the quiz.
On with the quiz. Here we go. First round. It is called At the Movies.
I like movies.
People are drinking wine? At the movies. Ready?
All
The
right.
questions always get trickier and trickier. At the end of every 5 questions, we'll give the answer. Here comes the first question. Starting easy. How many letters are in the surname of Gérard Depardieu? And this time I'm not going to comment it. I'll just put Gérard, but I'll copy it into the comments. How many?
How many could it be?
All you have to do is just spell it out.
I mean, it's de, pas, je, right? 3.
Oh, Gerard D. ...
Gerard
question mark.
D.
So there's a
It
clue.
starts with a D.
There's a clue. There's at least one.
Mm-hmm.
Holly says that she thinks. Holly says that she thinks Maria will somehow win without even being present. She's magic.
She really is magic. So yeah, it is a possibility, and we are prepared for that.
We're drinking wine from very close to the town of Bordeaux.
Yes, not far from cognac, really.
Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Have you got that down? So the first answer should be a number. How many letters? Cheers, Shelley. Past winner. Oh, the champ from last week or the week before is here.
Woo!
Shelley, hello. Question
Shell.
2. You want to do this one, Lena?
I do want to do this one. What year did French movie The Artist win Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
Oh, I'll
So
copy
I
that in.
want a year here. A year here.
So when I wrote this question, I didn't look it up, and I thought I couldn't for the life of me remember when it was. Was it a while ago? Someone was talking about the movie. I was like, how recent? Is it recent?
I mean, it's a while ago. Or is it? I mean, I feel since this lockdown, everything feels like it could be a year, it could be a few days. I don't even know. So yeah.
Written down your answer?
Yeah.
Do you guys in there know?
The Artist?
No idea. No clues. Direct to prison.
I don't know.
One of our co-hosts is in prison.
But they don't know how old
They
she
could
is.
figure it out somehow.
They don't know how
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. There's a voice you'll be hearing from soon, round 3. Now, question number 3.
Right, you do this one?
Yes, question number 3. In the movie Ronin, or maybe you might pronounce it Ronin, or Ronin.
Ronin in Swedish, maybe.
It's a movie from 1998. There's a spectacular, and I mean spectacular, 7-minute car chase. Remember that? Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Robert De Niro is driving one of the cars, but who is in the passenger seat with him? Oh, who's in the passenger seat with Robert De
Could
Niro?
be a trick question. Just saying.
That's jail. Do you mean it could be empty?
Could be empty.
Okay, that could be the answer, Lena. You did just
I mean, maybe. I'm just saying. There are so many options.
But you saying that makes me think that there is someone in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's all.
You
That's
people
all.
tuning in late, I see some people are tuning in now. You can just scroll up and read the comments. All questions have been written by me right there above. Who's in the passenger seat for 1 point? Do you know that though? No.
Did
Okay.
you know?
No.
No.
I watched it on YouTube, but I like the movie. Okay.
Okay. Alright, we have some
1, 2, 3,
comments.
4, 5. This segment has 6 questions.
Oh, yeah?
Accidentally.
Should we just delete one?
No way, we'll do 6. They're really good.
Alright. I want to do the second to next one.
Okay, I'll do this one.
Yeah, because fun.
Are you ready? In the 1972 erotic drama, who wrote these questions? In the 1972 erotic drama film Last Tango in Paris, featuring the inimitable Marlon Brando, the movie begins on what bridge? What does that mean, inimitable?
Inimitable.
Does it mean you can't imitate him?
I guess so. Inimitable. I like it. How many letters? Bonus question. No, I'm joking. No bonus.
There is the question. Is this really the last quiz? Did we say it was the last quiz? Could be. Nobody knows.
We have said it before and we might say it again.
What is this? What is this? Come on, Oliver, do it. What does that mean?
Could it be like an impersonation? I am not sure.
Shall I repeat the question? We're quizzing!
Yeah.
7th arrondissement, I tell you.
Oh, it's a rowdy bunch.
I do Marlon Brando from The Godfather. Not from Last Tango in Paris.
No.
Uh,
Oh, it could be a crossover, you know? Yeah, have you put it down?
did I copy it in?
I don't think so.
What bridge? Which bridge was I walking over? To begin what over the bridge? You're lucky that I said it in normal English first.
Okay. Yes. And also we might need to copy that down.
I did, I think I did.
Okay, good. Good. Good.
Okay, here we go.
Moving on.
Here we go. Sharon says, we just got one of your paintings in the mail. It's wonderful.
Oh, that's so good. I'm really happy.
Sharon is bribing you.
Ah, it might just be working.
Next one.
Oh, so this one, and I hope that Eddie's watching because this is the first question that is written for him.
And he's not watching. Should we scrap it?
not.
It was a bonus question.
No, it's
Okay.
so cute. Okay, yeah, we scrap it and do it as a bonus. Featuring some of the most outrageously terrible driving I've ever seen, which James Bond movie saw Bond steal a taxi by the Eiffel Tower and chase a parachutist along the River Seine? Which one was that? Which James Bond movie has like a crazy, silly car?
So when I
chase scene?
wrote outrageously terrible driving, so I
Yeah,
watched
we
this on
watched it
YouTube
too.
as well. It was the worst driving I've ever seen in a chase scene.
Oh, it was incredible.
I'm not going to give you the answer. Multiple choices, Jody. No way. No way. It's
Know your Bond.
I'll give you a clue though, because it is the hardest question. I'll give you a clue. It's not a recent Bond. As in, not Daniel Craig.
Can we say which actor?
No.
No, we
Oh.
cannot. Could we? I mean, that wouldn't really help me very much.
Okay, I'll say which Bond it is, only because Lena is.
Fluttering my eyelashes.
Yeah, it's Roger Moore.
There you go.
There you go.
I gave you some more.
Um,
Okay.
multiple choice. Come on, guys. If you give multiple choice, you'll all get it. Okay, we're saving the question from Eddie because he's got no internet in the United States. Catherine, what? I'm late. Can I please have 15 points?
Catherine, we're only up to like 3 questions.
No. Catherine, come on, scroll up and answer. Okay, Catherine, write really quickly. I'm going to do them really quickly. How many letters in the surname of Gérard Depardieu? Quick, Catherine. What year was the French movie The Artist made, and when did it win the Academy Award? The Artist. What year? Who's in the passenger seat with Robert De Niro in Ronin, 1998 movie? Marlon Brando started Last Tango in Paris walking over which bridge? And I think you heard the last one maybe, but James Bond, car chase, Eiffel Tower, parachutist. What's the movie called? There you go.
What is this? I wish I got 6. Give her 1 point.
Okay, shall we go?
Yes, I think that's it. We have finished the first round.
Yes.
And are you ready for some answers?
Yes.
Yes.
Gérard Depardieu. There are 9 letters. That's how it's spelled. Depardieu. Depardieu. Michael loves this round. Jody's glad it isn't song lyrics repeat. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What year did The Artist win? Did anyone get that?
That was sort of recent.
I thought it was way more recent than it was.
Uh-huh.
The answer?
Yeah.
Christine G says 2012. Incorrect.
20, I'm gonna guess 2015. 2014.
2011.
What?
2011, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Melinda gets it right. Holly is wrong. Sarah is right. Question 3. In the movie Ronin, who got this one? Who is in the car with? No one in this room got it. No. Who is in the car with Robert De Niro?
Have you guys seen it? That movie?
Who was in it? Who was in it? The movie was 2011. The Oscar was 2011. Actually, Stephanie, I looked it up. No one says Christine. Narcoleptic says Jean Reno. So does Holly. Emil says Jean Reno. Anyone who says Jean Reno was correct. Oscar was 2012. Not where I looked. No, I don't believe it.
Overruled.
But how were you guys Googling? That's cheating. We'll get someone in the room to check. What year did The
Yes.
Artist win the Oscar?
Oh, yeah.
The Academy Award?
Was that how you phrased the question?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. What year did French blah, blah, blah. Yep, you're right.
No, yeah, okay, we'll check it.
Okay. And then we have... So it was Jean Reno
Yep,
in the
Jean Reno.
passenger seat.
Yeah, anyone that's Googling and telling us it's Google, you guys, that's strictly forbidden anyway. You shouldn't even be looking at Google. Last thing in Paris. What was the name of the bridge? It was... Bir Hakeim. Any spelling will do, as long as there's a
Yeah.
B and an H in there. I think
I mean,
you don't even
like
need the H.
beer.
if
Beer
you
Hakim,
if you just
why
wrote
not?
beer bridge,
Yeah,
I think we'd give you
it's
that.
okay.
Beer Hakim, anything like that. It's spelled Birhakeim, I think. Next one. What was the Bond movie? Who got it? Quickly now. Who guessed the
Do we
Bond
have any
movie?
Bond fans?
That was mentioned in a previous quiz. Oh, I think it was Shelley. Yes.
Ah.
We do that, don't
Yeah, it was a little freebie.
My husband says Moonraker, Goldeneye,
View to
View to a Kill.
a
We're getting
Kill.
lots of answers. No consensus here. Do we have an answer on the Oscars?
What was his name again?
No, the movie The Artist. When did that win Best Picture? View to a Kill is the correct answer.
You
Christopher
got
says you
it.
need to do a walk show from the bridge. I've done it before with the Australian ambassador to France and it was wonderful. I wrote about it in my book. That's when everything went wrong.
2012.
2012? Okay.
Oh, you're going to jail.
Oh my god.
For The Artist, we'll accept 2011 or 2012 because the
Sure,
movie
why
was made in
not?
2011, won the Oscar the
that's
next
it.
year.
Not
I'm suing
2013.
Wikipedia, which is where I looked.
Yeah, terrible.
Maybe
Good
did they
for you
give
guys.
the Academy Awards for the previous year? Is that how it works? Whatever. 2012 or 2011 will be accepted, and that's the end of the discussion. Christine says, "I gotta be in showbiz, baby." Are we in showbiz a little bit here?
I don't know.
No?
No.
Not-
Scratching
not
the
getting,
surface?
Not getting all the answers wrong. No way.
Yeah, probably not. I'd say
Uh,
no.
Okay, View to a Kill. We said that. That's 5 points. As a little bit of fun extra, bonus. Here is the View to a Kill YouTube link for
Oh,
you all to
yeah.
watch later if you want to see
Wanna
terrible.
See some shocking driving?
There were 5 questions. There was a bonus one, but my little brother who I wrote it for isn't watching, so forget him. Forget the question till later.
It will come later.
He's swearing at me saying how bad his internet is.
Oh no.
4 out of 5 for
What
Melinda.
would your mother say?
That's terrible.
No, terrible.
Paul says we're looking suave. Holly says we're so showbiz and fashion. Carl says let's ask Leibovitz. Not again.
Oh no.
5 points to be
No.
had. Add up your scores. We'll get on to the next round.
Alright, cool. We have some 5 out of 5. Alright. Very
Okay.
impressive.
Maria Trenzado, what did you get? Oh, she's not watching. Oh, Maria. Only
But
one
it said
5.
2012 though.
She would have got it right, that's true. So
She
the
would
next
have.
round is on an iconic, it's all about an iconic place in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Very iconic.
And so iconic that it's housing a hot new book that's just out on the market.
In fact, it's housing all the good books. It is called Shakespeare and Company. It is an iconic bookshop on the left bank, and I'm not going to say much more about it because I might give away one of my answers here.
Well, fancy that. Have not read the questions.
So here come 5 questions about the bookshop on the left bank that you might have seen in some famous movies, and that's all I'm saying. Are you ready? And like Lena said, it's, well, we'll talk about that later.
And Eddie's in the
Okay,
house.
Eddie, should we do the bonus question now?
No, we do it after.
Okay, we're doing Shakespeare Co. Here we
Yes.
go. You're late, Eddie. Everybody boo him.
How
All
many
right.
points should we give him?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
How many
to be
points for
fair,
Eddie out of 5? The first thing that
it
comes
would
up is what we
probably
do. Yeah, remember he usually gets the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Eddie, 5!
Oh.
Eddie, you're on 5! Wow!
Okay, this is like your best score so far.
And you, and you probably won't get the question we wrote for you.
Amazing. Exit now.
Shakespeare and Company starting very easy, getting hard, or is this first one a trick to trick 160 people? Let's see. True or false?
What?
I'm about to do it.
True. I don't know.
Shakespeare and Co. was originally called Shakespeare and Pals. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Keep a straight face. True or false? Shakespeare and Pals. Hey Hemingway.
Hey, pal.
What are you up to?
Hey, fella.
Hey, fella.
Yeah.
Want to get the pals down to shake?
It's totally legit.
We have our first prison.
Oh,
Anne.
God.
You must be new
Oh.
around here, Anne.
Yeah, I don't recognize your name.
And Joe. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Should I
All
get
right,
upset?
Anne and Joe, Joe and Anne, Joanne. No writing the answers in the comment section,
Ever,
please.
ever.
You will upset Oliver, our
Yeah.
gracious host.
You've gone to prison.
tremendously.
You have gone to prison.
Yeah.
You can
but
only
it's
be
a soft
released by
prison
the
this
graciousness of Lena.
Yeah.
The point is, why we say that is because if you do that, the 165 people watching, there's no point in them playing. They'll just
Exactly.
see your answers. It's not worth it. You can retract your answer as well. And you might have been wrong.
Time. Write it all down, paper.
I always like, if they're going to write the answer, it's alright if it's on the first one.
Yeah, it's good. That's why we start like that.
Shakespeare and pals. So this whole round is about Shakespeare and
Joe,
pals.
you're
Here we
right.
go. Yeah,
You're
you're
out
right.
of
You're right.
prison.
You're right. Joe's out, but not the other one. Not Anne. Leader says everyone would have gotten that right. Fans of Shakespeare and pals.
Yeah.
What though was the name? Question 2. What was the name of the Ethan Hawke movie? And this is multiple choice. What was the name of the Ethan Hawke movie that featured the bookshop Shakespeare and Pals? Was it A, Before Sunset, B, After Sunrise, C, Before Sunrise, or D, After Sunset? Oh, what do you think?
After sunrise, before sunrise. Oh, this is very
I should
confusing.
put this down.
After sunset, yeah.
Eddie says this is the best day of his life.
Easily,
Here's
please.
question
It's great.
1. Here's question 2. I've emboldened the answer for myself, but hopefully that doesn't come through when I copy paste it. What do you think?
Oh, we'll see. If so, this is your lucky day.
Jody says this is the best trilogy ever about the Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, After Sunrise, After Sunset movies.
Ah. Oh,
Lord of the Rings?
yeah. Harry Potter?
Trilogy.
I don't know.
Brian says, can we
Keep going. The Bible?
can
No,
we
I
have
don't know.
a can we have a round about NBA basketball? Brian says.
Here, you need some more.
Brian, today might be your
I
lucky
think
day.
the Bible's a trilogy. You need some more.
You said the Bible is a trilogy?
Someone said it.
Goodness
I
me.
know.
There's like
Someone
two.
said
Oh,
it.
The Godfather. No, The Godfather.
May I refill?
Yes, please. The
Sir?
Godfather is a great trilogy, although the third isn't so fantastic, is it?
I haven't seen it. Every time I want to see it, you
It's forbidden from being
kibosh
played.
me. Is that
Okay.
a word? Kibosh? Or is it just in our family?
Andrew says, I wanted to say I started reading a book last night and I'm hooked. So why are you watching the quiz? Turn the quiz off.
Back to the
Finish
book.
the book. Okay, question number 3 about Shakespeare and pals. Oh, cool.
Shakespeare and Pals. Yep. Should I do this one?
Yeah.
All right. So in Shakespeare and Pal, what's the name of the people who's pals?
Only
It's
one
a multiple.
pal. It's not very
Just
popular.
one. Just
It's
one.
not very popular.
Shakespeare and Pal. It's so sad. What's the name of the people who sleep there in Shakespeare?
People sleep
Who
there?
sleep there for free in return for helping out with maintenance, and they must read 1 book a day. So the nickname for these people, homeless. That's one guess, yeah. What's the name of the people who sleep in this shop for free?
Paul says, throw up a link if any of the books are left. And you know what I'm going to do? I'll just take a little pause while everyone's guessing the answer to that one. The big news, if you haven't been following on social media, is my very book, Paris on Air, is now stocking in Shakespeare and Company. And just before this pub quiz began...
Shakespeare and something.
Damn it! Just before this pub quiz began, they sent me a link that it's available online. So you can buy it from them. I just put it there.
Great.
Oh, I almost gave away question 5. Woo-wee! I didn't know. No one clicked that
Really?
link yet. Because you don't give away something. Anyway, you shouldn't be opening other links. Here we go. So what was the name, the collective noun for people who... Did we put that one down? There you go. There you go. What is the name for the people who sleep in return? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
That looks great.
I forgot writing this. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Is this the last one?
Second last one. Which Paris street could you find the original Shakespeare Co bookshop, in brackets, which may have gone under a different name, which opened in 1919? What's the name of that street? In other words, it's not the street that it's currently on. It's another one. Getting harder, huh? This one's a little bit trickier. Do you guys know?
I know where it is, but I don't know the street name.
Did you know that it was...
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is. That's a bit
quite
harder. I don't think
tricky.
everyone's going to get that.
There's only one reason I know this, and we can talk about that afterwards.
Shelley says this week is hard. Do you mean you've had a hard week, Shelley? Or does she mean the pub quiz?
She might mean the pub quiz, but don't fret. My questions are coming up, and I think they'll be easier.
Anne says, what are we drinking? We're drinking champagne from near Bordeaux.
Yes.
Next question.
Yep. Oh, I like this question.
Oh yeah, here, you can do it. I just won't highlight the answer. There we go.
Okay. So, for the last question in Shakespeare and Pals. Besides their famous stamp on the inside cover, what else does the bookshop offer to do to their books before posting them to customers?
Well, that was weird. I wouldn't...
What
It's a
could it
tough
be?
one. What does that mean? What do they do to a book? It's a good one to guess if you don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do they do to the books before they post them? So it's like the stamp, and then there could be something else.
Yeah, well, maybe there isn't something else. You could write
Yeah.
nothing, and that would
Yeah,
be
maybe
an
it's a trick
acceptable
again.
answer. I'll give you a clue. It's not the right answer. You could write it, though.
You can write anything you want. You could even draw a horse if you want.
Paul Greenlee says phrasing. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is our phrasing off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a good round.
Besides their famous stamp, what else does the bookshop offer to do to their books? What do they do to their books? All right, time for some answers. How you doing, Eddie? You okay?
I can't see the screen. Are we on it?
Yeah,
properly?
the sun's going to be
Yeah,
right behind us
good.
for another 10 minutes or so, I'd say.
Okay.
Time for some answers.
Alright, so Shakespeare and Pals.
True or false? Was it
True or
originally called
false?
Shakespeare and Pals?
It was not.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was silly.
People are talking about liking the video. Go and do it. Yes, do a little like. It's free to like. It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun to like. It's cool to like.
Turn off the chat to do it, says someone there. Yep, fair enough, that works. The gold shimmer of the Eiffel Tower matches the gold of your blouse, of your dress.
Oh. Oh. Well, here's a bit more gold.
Brian wants to know what is protruding out of your head.
Oh, it's my hat.
It's your fascinator.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Those who are tuning in, I see there are a bunch of new people. That's what we're looking at.
That's the protrusion.
There you go. Bellman's Gordon arrives late. They've missed out on 10 points. The first comment is how many points they get. How many they get out of 10.
Be generous, guys.
Next one.
These might or might not
6.
be my parents.
6.
6.
You're on 6, Bellman.
Okay.
Now,
6 it is.
what was the name of the movie? It was Before Sunset. Oh, I would have written Before Sunrise.
Yeah. Oh, Holly would have given them 10.
You
so
should have
nice.
been quicker,
No, 10.
Holly.
Yeah, no 10 though.
All right.
You're on 6.
Uh,
Mama and Papa.
That's more than they've ever had in total.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Next one for 1 point. What's the name of the people? Did anyone get this? What's the name of the people who sleep in Shakespeare and Company? Did you even know that they sleep there?
I knew about that they stayed there, but I didn't know that there was a thing. I thought it was just like
As everybody writes, tumbleweeds is the correct answer.
tumbleweeds. How cute is that?
Brief pause. Guess who's
Yeah.
on the podcast on Monday? Someone from Shakespeare and Company, and I'm not going to give it away. But I asked him. We got talking about the tumbleweeds, and I said, "How long has the longest tumbleweed stayed? Because usually they stay for a couple days.
Yeah.
Guess how long the longest one stayed."
Is this another?
Subscribe to the podcast. Find out on Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really gotta get those listeners up. Hey, don't boo me.
Yeah.
Okay, have a guess. Have a guess. If you're close, I'll tell you the answer.
6 weeks.
Not even close.
2 years.
Not even close. I'm not telling you.
Could it be?
What?
That will be a bonus round or something. But it will surprise you. It will shock you. You'll fall over when you're listening. Christopher says 18 years. Now, next question was, which Paris street... It's better to hear it on a podcast anyway. Which Paris street could you find the original Shakespeare and Pals bookshop, which opened in 1919? It was on...
Rue de l'Odéon.
Rue de l'Odéon.
Rue de l'Odéon. Odeon.
Where
That's
John
right.
Baxter lives there.
And that is the only reason why I know it, because he told me.
I did an event at Baxter's
Yeah.
house once. Rue du Puy-Trin. No.
Oh, a few people are saying that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Probably means I'm wrong again.
Fact checker.
No, 1919. I looked it up.
1919.
Here we go.
yeah.
Maybe there were.
I think it's okay.
No, maybe that was the second location.
Uh-oh.
All right, you guys don't Google it. We got to Google it here. We got to Google it here. The next question. L'Odeon is the current address. No. Boucherie is the current address.
Yeah.
We got people watching from Indianapolis.
Ooh, very
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers. Ah, Larry Bird played there, right? Yeah, okay. 1919 on Rue du Puy-Trin and 1921 on Rue de l'Odeon. That's not what I read today on maybe a fake site. Rue de
Yeah, you can't-
Barbados. that's a Rihanna joke from before. Does that mean that?
Oh
You
dear.
did it with your French accent.
Where am I getting my information?
We don't know. But we are getting it correct, so that's alright.
Where was the first Shakespeare Company? What street? And Rue de l'Odeon was the second.
All right.
Okay, so there's been 3.
Claudine, of course I trust you. You're a past winner, and I do trust you, but I just didn't want to encourage people to be Googling. Apparently, the second one was on Rue de l'Odeon. They moved 2 years after, huh?
Okay.
Well, we're all learning something today, including me. I'm in jail again. What a terrible pub quiz writer.
No. Not at all.
Next question.
All right.
Did anyone get this one? What do they put in the book? No, what do they do to the book?
Oh,
Do you guys know?
So you can have the stamp. You do know? Yeah.
Let's see if anyone at home got it. Did anyone get it? What do you do to a book? What are your guesses? What are your guesses? What do you guess?
Besides.
Besides the stamp.
Yeah.
Bookmark says leader. No, it's something they do.
For free, right?
What do they do to the book?
A credit card.
Spray perfume is the correct answer.
They can do a spritz. Yeah, they do it. So on their website, we checked it today. They
I've
have
got it
like,
here. They add a dash
Yeah.
of Astier de Villat's
Uh-huh.
perfume, which is made in Paris, on a Shakespeare Company blotter, which will be slipped between the pages.
Oh, that's very romantic.
Some good guesses too. Someone said, do they read it? Put it in a bag? Well, I looked at it today when I looked at my own book, and you can put you have a free option of spritzing it or
Yeah, so
adding
the
a stamp.
stamp, the spritz. I thought it was pretty cute.
France with Vero says the original idea was Chanel's. I think there's a question about Chanel coming up, Vero, so you're in prison!
Dictator
No,
in the house.
that's Veronique, a friend of the show. Check her out.
Yes.
France with Vero.
Hey, Vero.
Recently rebranded. France with Vero.
Yeah.
Larry
Good
Bird
name.
played for the Celtics, correct? Is that a bonus
And
point?
he went to Indiana State.
Indiana State. Did I get it wrong again? I retire. I don't care.
Hello, folks. I'm
Whatever,
taking
I
over.
He wasn't a Hoosier. He went to Indiana State.
I'm done.
Just enjoying the view now. Nah, we're good.
I said I retired from quizzing 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. This
You're
is
like
what happens
Michael
when you.
Jordan.
Yeah, like
You
Jordan.
keep
He's
coming
back from
back.
retirement.
We're going to do a bonus point.
Oh yeah, should we do?
I don't know if I can be trusted anymore.
You can.
There's a bonus point to see if you've been listening. So first, while you're adding up your scores, or maybe you can pause, this is worth a point. At the very start of the episode, we said the name of the apartment that we're sitting in.
That's right.
Eddie gets excited for the bonus point, but he tuned in way too late
Oh,
for it.
Eddie, I'm sorry.
Don't write it in the comments. Oh, I forgot to say someone's going to do it. Oh, don't write it in the comments. Write it on your paper. This is worth a point. In 1 minute, we'll give you the answer.
Oh,
Don't
Eddie.
write it in the comments. Don't write it in the comments. Don't write it in the comments. Good. Okay, write it on your paper.
People
You
are
have
behaving.
exactly. You have. I'm a terrible host. We have
Nah, you're
exactly
great
1
one.
minute before I give you the answer. And in fact, the answer won't come from me. It won't come from you. It'll come from a new co-host.
And that is my exit.
This is the co-host switching music. Hello, everyone at home. 180 people. Oh, goodness me. Come join me.
Is this seat taken?
It's no, it's yours. It's Leah Walker. Hello, Leah.
Hola.
Hola. Big fan of the Hoosiers. Let's not talk about it.
Well, you know, we've talked basketball a lot.
You're from Texas, though.
Yeah, but I was a basketball coach and I worked for the
We
NBA.
did. I told you my story. You
Yeah.
worked for the NBA. I don't think you told me that.
Yeah. Well,
I have lots of secrets.
What, really your player? Goodness me. Did I tell you my story about the Texas
Hall of
Opera?
Fame?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that again at length. But this is Leah Walker. You might have heard her from, well, you might follow her already on Instagram, perhaps. Leah Travels. You might have heard her on the podcast on Friday talking about the 7th arrondissement. You might have heard her on the podcast about a year ago. But before we do anything, can you reveal the name of this apartment for that bonus point?
This is the Cognac Apartments.
Did any of you guys get cognac? 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 Why do you pronounce the C at the end of cognac? Because it's a name.
Why wouldn't you?
Because you usually don't pronounce the last letter in French words.
It's like cognac.
Yeah.
Cognac.
Cognac. I'm saying cognac
It sounds
until Vera gets angry
Sounds
with
like
me.
Dutch or something. Cognac.
Yeah, it's also a little bit.
Japanese.
Who guessed it? Paul guessed bourbon. Oh dear.
No, this is a grape spirits,
Yeah,
which I
right.
have some cognac.
Should we? No,
which
not
I,
now. I'm already ruining all the.
I mixed myself. I went to Martel and I picked the grapes and I did the percentage and I'll show it to you later.
Sounds fantastic. So you're the social media guru for Paris Perfect Rentals, is that right?
Yes, among other things.
I'm gonna put, and you wear many hats.
Yes.
But we'll talk a little bit about the place that we're sitting now, I think at the end, but maybe I'll put a link down below if you guys want to check it. That's the apartment we're sitting in. Paris Perfect, check them out. That's where Lena and I are staying in another apartment, the Bergerac. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
And just give a little show maybe. But let's do the quiz on, what's your questions about?
Mine have to do with the 7th, and this is actually my home for the last approximately 4 years. So I sent Oliver my questions, and he said, "Oh, those are kind of hard."
They were way too hard. The first one, I always say to people who write the quiz, I say, start criminally easy and get criminally hard. And Leah started criminally hard, and I said, the people won't be happy. And then you made it easier.
Yeah,
She's the ratings.
but if they follow me or Paris Perfect on Instagram, then they will know all the answers because I've told these things many times.
Sure, but how do we know out of these 200 people, how many people are following that link that I just put there? Look at this. I'm on the links today. We've got don't click it now. Click it in a second because they might get all the answers straight away. We've got 5 questions coming about the 7th arrondissement, and these are for you to read. So all worth 1 point.
Okay, number 1. What famous French emperor attended École Militaire and was buried in Les Invalides, which are both in the 7th? Both of those places.
You're giving extra information that's not written.
Yeah, but it's all
That's
about
prison.
the 7th. No, it's all about the 7th.
I'm kidding.
It's all about the 7th. That's why I was a former teacher,
Yes.
right?
And you did a
So
great job on these
Thank you.
quiz ones.
I haven't made test questions in maybe 10 years.
Well, you did very well for 10-year hiatus, I must say. The first one was a bit easy, though, I must say.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Wayne says he stayed in many Paris Perfect apartments. They're great.
Awesome.
Shirley says teacher, NBA basketball coach,
Yeah,
a true Renaissance woman,
that's true.
Hey.
Jack of all trades.
a Jacqueline of all trades,
Full
perhaps.
answer.
France with Vera says we had 2 emperors. You got a 50% chance to get it right.
Oh, that's true.
Is that cheating? Pub quiz masters?
No,
Okay,
no,
all right.
no.
I should have won anything goes.
Okay, that's true.
Except the answer.
Well, here we go. Question 2.
Okay, what is the name of the world's first department store?
The world's first. I'll put that in there as well. Cheating.
What is the name of the world's first department store?
What is the name? I just don't know. I can see the answer. Okay, here we go. So that I
it.
assume it's also in the 7th.
7th. All these things are in the 7th, and it's kind of like my church.
Question 3.
Tumbleweed.
Marianne thinks she's got it.
Okay. Are we ready for number 3? Or am I going to?
No, I gotta
quickly?
say, Vero, that is too much of a clue. That is too much. You crossed the line there. What do you think? Jail?
Oh,
You can decide. Jail?
definitely detention.
You're in detention. I can't believe it. Here we go. Oh no, I'm not gonna write it. You're gonna read it.
Okay, which age of innocence American author lived in 2 homes en Rue de Varenne?
Should I press enter here? Which age of innocence American author? I
Yeah.
didn't get that one.
Which age of innocence American author lived in 2 homes en Rue de Varenne?
And we made it harder because we made it easier.
Yeah.
Because the other one, I collected. It was like a Sudoku. What is it? With no clues in it. But that's slightly easier, but still quite hard because we're halfway through.
Well, if you know about literature, you can guess it, or if you know
Sure.
French.
Oh, I got it. I did get it.
Okay. I don't think so.
Okay. There you go. Jackie lived in the 7th when she was a university student. Can you imagine that?
Did you go to the American University in Paris? Probably.
I taught there once.
Really?
Yeah. I taught there
What did
briefly.
you
I
teach?
taught them podcasting.
Oh,
Honestly, yeah.
cool.
There's a story. There's a story.
That's really
Okay, next one, number 4.
cool. Okay. Which building in the 7th inspired Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home in Virginia?
Christine says, I did not know that. Nice trivia. There's some feedback. Direct feedback from the viewers. We love it. And Joseph points out it's in the book that I taught at American University. That means you haven't read it. That was a quiz. I was testing you. You do have it though.
Oh, wait.
It's mentioned.
It's in the book?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I only just gave it to you. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm
okay,
just saying that
okay.
he commented.
Oh, okay.
Joseph,
Okay.
he must have read it. Hello, Joseph.
And Iris said that too. Sorry.
Leo only just got it, guys. Let's all stop giving her a hard time. I wasn't giving you a hard
Oh,
time.
you've got like these like hardcore fans. I'm gonna get tarred and
No.
feathered.
Rather the opposite. Everybody is super grateful that you wrote these questions and that you allowed us on this lovely balcony. I'm sure they'll all follow as well.
I hope so.
Absolutely.
Because if you love this balcony, I'm posting something every single day from it.
Leah lives here at the moment. So if you want more of this in your life, follow that link that I'm about to put. But first I'll put the question. Monticello. There.
Yeah. And if you know where the Thomas Jefferson statue is, that's kind of a hint. There is a Thomas Jefferson statue in Paris. And there's 2 George Washington statues.
That could be a whole blog post. Have you already done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
American history in Paris.
Oh, that would be a good one. I saw an American épicerie just down there. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
real McCoy.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You can buy like peanut butter and Fig Newtons.
Fig Newton? What's a Fig Newton?
What?
I've never even heard of that before.
It's like
I'm Australian.
it's a cookie with ground up fig. It's
What?
like a fig filling with a cookie wrap.
We're learning so much today, aren't we, guys? Why is it called Newton? It fall off a tree and hit him on the head.
I don't know.
All right. What are we doing here? Question 5. Hi from Canada, says Hilda. Did I put that link already? Oh, I already did it. Well, there it is again. Follow Leah. Give it a quick click. It's so easy to do.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Love to. Love to have you.
This one was a cool question. I had no idea.
Okay, question 5. On which street in the 7th did President Macron live before moving to the Elysee Palace? And I only know that because I'm a stalker.
Really? Tell me more.
I love him.
I love him as well.
But what's crazy is I lived during the presidential election. I lived between Macron and Francois Fillon.
Oh, wow.
Like literally the street between the two.
So we could say he... Okay, yeah, okay.
So when they were running against each other,
So you-
they were neighbors.
Wow.
It was crazy, and I lived right between them.
And what, did you see him go into his house?
I saw the Brigitte's Bob,
Oh,
and I
wow.
said, whoa.
But do you
And-
love him like kind of thing? Because I just love him I want to have him on the podcast. I don't know if we got the same love for
I'm
him.
happy that, well, yes, I'm happy. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, he's a bit young for me,
Yeah, he's what is he?
but he does like older women.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So if you don't know the answer to that last one, you just have to guess a street in the 7th. It's kind of multi-choice.
Thank you,
Where he
Joseph.
lived.
And it's a popular. Should I give a clue? It's a street you'd have heard of probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Have Macron on your podcast, says Paul. I'd love to. I kind of feel at this point he's better serving the country than sitting on my podcast.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll get him when he's retired. Hopefully. Paul says Macron can give me a sponge bath. All right, fair enough.
Thank you, Jackie.
Okay. They're all the questions now. Let's get to the answers, I think. Yes.
Cool.
Leah, I love you, says Sandri. And Catherine says, I love him, love him, love him. And lots of people are saying they follow you. Great photos. Great. Okay.
Thank you. Glad
Answer
to have
time.
you.
Answer time.
Okay.
Are you ready, everybody? Pen and papers? The answers are... Which emperor was it?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Would we accept Napoleon?
Yes.
There you go. Easy. Would we accept Bonaparte?
Yes.
Easy judge. Another hot quiz.
Because the other emperor was the third. Napoleon the Third.
Don't ask me. I'm the idiot that asked the questions. Someone says, duh. Yeah, that was the easy one. They get harder. What was the first department store called?
Is Le Bon Marché.
Yes, correct.
And can I give a few tidbits about that?
Please, give as many as you like.
Okay, so the thing about Le Bon Marché is not only is it the first department store in the world, it's also the first, it invented the white sale.
The white sale.
Like, okay, so in January, after Christmas, after the New Year, they do a white sale, so it's like sheets, linens, towels.
Okay.
And the reason why they invented it is because after Christmas, they sold out of everything else and only had that in stock.
Interesting.
So they had to get rid of it. And it was also the first store to do mail order and the first catalog.
When you say mail order, do you mean
Like delivery.
Oh, I thought you meant like get like a
No.
man in the mail.
No.
That
Like
works
Macron.
too.
Like you could deliver.
Really? Oh wow! Bonus
Delivery,
trivia from
yeah.
Leah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leah.
Very historic.
Here we go. Next one. Which Age of Innocence American author lived in two homes en rue de Varennes? Who was that?
That was Edith Wharton.
Edith Wharton.
And can I say something else
Of
about
course,
her?
of
Okay.
course.
So Edith Wharton was, and I also was an English teacher, so
How many hats do you have?
I taught high school English. So Edith Wharton was, her original last name was Jones, and her family was very wealthy, and that's where the term "keeping up with the Joneses"
Oh.
comes from. Edith Wharton's family.
I always thought it was Catherine Zeta-Jones. I did. I thought it was Michael Douglas and the neighbors of... No, okay.
And let's see what else. So she is buried in Versailles.
Oh, cool.
And she was big in World War I. She was one of the women that, she was an aristocrat, and but she was a big volunteer in World War I.
Is this all on the same American blog that you did?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, we can link to that later. Lena, you got a tough job going up after this, you know?
I know, I was just thinking of the question.
But she lived at 53 and 58. And the first one she lived in was owned by George Vanderbilt.
Oh. Fancy that, everyone. We're all learning something today. I've put in the links right now a link to the Instagram stories around this place of cognac.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So you guys can click on that or save it later or whatever. It's in there. Paul Greenley, thanks so much. We get a mango. We're going to get a mango, Lena. A half a mango. They're so expensive in...
I just paid €8 for 2 avocados, so I feel you.
That's frightful.
Yeah,
That's, well, I hope they were good.
it's the hood. Well, you tried it.
That was good. Yeah, they were good. They were good avos. Okay, which building in the 7th inspired Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home in Virginia?
Okay, so it is the Legion of Honor.
Le Palais de la Légion d'Honneur.
Yeah, and also Hotel de Salem.
Hotel de Salem. Okay.
Salem. It's okay. So it's right across from Museum d'Orsay, and it has the columns, and
Okay,
the
across from
dome
the Musée d'Orsay, on this side.
on this side of
Yeah.
on the left bank.
Yep.
So if you're looking on the bridge
You see the Thomas Jefferson statue?
Sure.
It's right in, if you're looking at the left bank with the Sen at your back, you see Thomas Jefferson and the building right across from it, where the Legion of Honor Museum
Sure,
is.
sure.
That's the building.
I'll share a link to this
Yeah.
directly after. Good question. Okay, and where did Macron live?
Rue Claire.
Rue Claire, everybody. Did anyone get that? I bet no one got it. Did anyone get it? Let's have Leah and Maria face off on American trivia. I'd watch that. That would be cool.
But if you know Rue Claire, it's not he didn't live on the pedestrian end. He lived between Rue de Grenelle and Rue Saint-Dominique. So the part of Rue Claire where just across from the school Jules Romain,
I don't know. This is new to me.
it's across from the school. So it's not on the pedestrian area. It's closer to Rue Saint-Dominique.
I know exactly what you mean. Just down near Blue Olive-ish.
Further.
Further along.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Everybody put your hands together at home for Leah Walker. Thank you very much for being on the quiz.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. And thanks for having us. That was a real round of applause. Was anyone clapping at home? Time for Lena. She's back. She's back in the room. Thanks, Leah. Hello, Lena.
Hello.
There you go. Look at the sun setting
you
right
miss
behind
me?
you.
No, you're in good hands.
As I look at the comments, I see Fred Smizer sends in $20 via the super chat. That's so kind of you. Thanks very much. You know what we'll be doing? We will be. You know what we'll be doing? You know what we'll be doing?
What?
Zia.
Zia, yes. Small
Burritos,
business.
breakfast burritos.
Great.
Yeah. We talked to them today. We met some people at. I saw it on Instagram. I put it on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
We met some coffee shop and breakfast
burrito heaven.
Americans as well. Scores coming through, and they said they got a kid at home. They're trying to stay open. We're like, that's where that's going.
Perfect.
He's from Texas.
He's from Texas, and she was from
And New Mexico. Texas, New Mexico.
Santa Fe.
Right.
But he was born in Texas.
Yeah, that burrito was very good.
Dinky is on 11. So's Melinda.
Bellman scored an 8.
Eddie, what do you want? Is it time for a question for Eddie? Is he still here? Eddie?
Eddie.
If Eddie's still there, we'll do a bonus question. If he's gone to do something better, we will write him out of our
we
wills.
will resent him forever. Oh!
There he is, Eddie.
Yes,
right.
alright, Eddie.
Here's the question.
Especially for you.
From the movie round, but taken out. This is worth a point, everybody. Write it on your paper. You ready? Oh, Holly says she'll add her scores to Eddie. This is new. This is, go on. Do it on camera if you want.
Oh, yeah, dude, okay.
And tell us where the champagne's from as well. Don't point at me.
I can't read it.
It is Gerard Gaupia. I'm going to show.
So this is the champagne. If you're a repeat guest for Paris Perfect, you check in with a bottle of this.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Gerard Gaupia.
What a sweet touch.
Okay, you ready?
Woo! Hey!
Voila.
Thank you very much. You're very kind. Merci.
Is it? There it goes.
Here we go.
Wow.
Wonderful. Okay, here we go. This is the question for everybody. Hang on, did Maria Trenzado just pop in? Here we go. Maria Trenzado just tuned in. Thank you. How many points shall we give Maria, everybody? First comment that comes is how many she gets. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm very interested in it. Let's see. 0!
Oh my god. Oh, 16. Oh, we had a mixed bag
We
here.
go with the first.
Yeah.
She'll probably still win. Here we go. I'm sorry, Maria. I didn't. David Smith. I don't know. That was horrible. We shouldn't give her too many points because she wrote 5 of the questions that are coming up. But you are on 0, Maria. The crowd has spoken.
Zero. I'm in shock.
Okay, here's the question.
Okay, the bonus.
Yeah. Here,
For
for a
Edward.
point. Don't write it in the comments. Hang on, let me rephrase it. In the hit movie Ratatouille. Ratatouille, Eddie says he's so excited. Which ingredient was Remy looking for in the house before he and his family were discovered by the owners? Oh, what was it? What was the ingredient? Eddie's losing his mind. Don't write it in the
I really
comments.
hope you know that.
Yeah, you better get it, Eddie.
Oh Oh my god.
Okay, that is worth a point. We'll give you 10 seconds. Write it on your paper. He can't remember.
Oh no.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh no.
Every week, for you guys who are new here, every week Eddie says, when are you going to do questions about my favorite movie, Ratatouille? It's all I know about France. I watch every pub quiz, so finally I picked a fairly easy one.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
So what we'll do for the answer is no one comment, Eddie, put your guess, and then I'll tell the answer. Eddie, it's up to you. What is your guess? What was Remy looking for in the house? Eddie?
Did you remember
No,
this?
I copy pasted this from Eddie, you from quiz about Ratatouille for Disney kids or something like
Disney
that. Yeah, that's why I say
buffs.
caps.
Oh yeah.
I
it's
feel
all
shy
caps.
putting an answer in the chat. Eddie, don't be ridiculous. Come on.
Do it.
He doesn't know.
Do it. Do it.
He's gonna say saffron, and if it's wrong, I'm leaving.
Eddie.
Well, I have
my
to say,
dear.
the correct answer is saffron.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Bonus point for all who wrote saffron. Standing ovation. Did you Google it, Eddie? Be honest. Now.
Yeah, look, can you send us your search history later?
Jail for Bob. Did Bob write something? Bob Black and Stephanie say saffron. I think you did write it after. That's okay, but usually we don't do the answers in the comments. In fact, never. Here we go. Here we go. This next round is from.
I don't want to see the search history.
Did I say that? We don't want to see any search history. Maybe not. The next round is from Maria Trenzado, reigning champion.
Reigning
She has won
empress.
almost every pub quiz so far, or tied at the end.
Yep.
And she did a whole round on French gastronomy. And I looked at the question. I said, "Great questions, Maria, but those are Maria level questions. No one will get any right."
Reigning. Yes.
She said, "Get out of here, Oliver, if I can get them." She said, "If I can get..." No, I'm just kidding. She was lovely. She made them easier
Okay, that's
for
very
everybody
nice,
by
yeah.
adding multi-choice.
Yeah.
Brian wants to know when the NBA questions are coming. keep watching, Brian.
I think I need to get a little jacket.
Next week.
It's chilly out there.
I thought a whole Eddie round, and Eddie says a girl can dream. There you go. Someone's dreaming. Here they come. The Maria Trenzado French gastronomy questions. Shall I begin, Lena?
Yeah. Go for it.
Do you think Maria wrote them in caps lock because she wanted us to yell them?
Probably.
Okay.
That's right. Good guess.
Who was the only chef to receive and maintain 3 Michelin stars for over 55 years at the same restaurant?
I know it.
Leah knows it.
I am gonna look at.
And this is multi-choice?
Is that the one? Is that the one I guessed? No.
I don't know.
No.
Here it is. I'll put it. The multiple choice. It is it A. Alain Ducasse, B. Julia Childs, or C. Paul Bocuse?
I haven't even heard of the third one.
This topic is called French gastronomy.
He's from Lyon.
From Lyon.
I just want to make sure I don't put the answer in there. There you go. Paul says easy. Eddie says, "Oh, we're moving on." And I know because Ratatouille is about food.
Yeah.
You keep it in the food family.
Yeah, of course.
You said you were staying, Eddie. There you go. Who is the
Promised.
only chef to receive and maintain 3 Michelin stars? Just a note, Bob Black and Stephanie. No answers in the comments. You haven't heard of him, Lena, says Erica. You've betrayed yourself.
What? No.
Do you want to do the next one?
Yes. What French president did Chef Paul Bocuse create a dish for in 1975? Was it A. Charles de Gaulle, B. Valéry Giscard, D. What? Oh no.
Where?
Can you just pronounce that?
D'Estaing.
D.
It's
D.
Valéry
D'Estaing.
Giscard d'Estaing. D'Estaing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that. Or C. Macron.
My boyfriend.
Leah's boyfriend.
Remember, they're starting easier and getting harder for you guys who think maybe that's easy.
Yeah.
Which French president did Paul Bocuse create a dish for in 75? Was it Charles de Gaulle, Valéry Giscard d'Estaing?
Giscard d'Estaing.
Come on, Maria, you could have made it easier for us to pronounce. Or C. Emmanuel Macron. Thank you for that pronunciation guide, Jackie.
Yeah, that was
Giscard d'Estaing.
D'Estaing.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, we learned something. I'm here to learn.
We've got extra trivia on it so that you guys know as well. Number 3, as of 2020, so right now, how many French female chefs have received Michelin stars? Is it A, 5, B, 34, or C, 27?
How many is it in total? That's what I want to know.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
We do that later.
We'll do
Don't
that later.
put- yeah.
No, don't put
Because
any.
if it's like 2 in total, no. I'm just saying. No, just saying.
Jody says, nice section, Maria. It's a bit different
It's a good section.
from the usual drivel that you and I come up with.
I know, which isn't even always true.
Oh yeah, 2 of mine have been wrong so far. Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice change.
It's Giscard. Like G, like my name.
Oh, gee.
Interesting. Well, he was before my time a little bit, I think. Question 4. What French chef committed suicide in 2003 when he thought he was on the verge of losing his 3rd Michelin star? Was it A, Bernard Loiseau, B, Marc Vira, or C,
Magnus Nilsson? Magnus Nilsson. Sorry, should pronounce it like that. Because it is a French chef.
Bernard Loiseau, Marc Vira, Magnus Nilsson. There you go. This is good. I think this is the first time we've done all multi-choice. Maybe.
Yeah.
One of the French towns last week I did. So you guys are going to learn something when the answers come because we've got some bonus stuff here. 2. Now, this is the last one, and because it's meant to be the hardest, maybe we don't
Okay.
give multi-choice.
It's hard enough, no? I'm always the kind one. I don't know.
Okay, we'll give multi-choice.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are saying it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
In 2019.
Good luck pronouncing that.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh,
We have a
no.
standby helper.
Okay, in 2019, Michelin awarded a star to the youngest French female chef. Is her name A. Julia Childs, B. Julia
Sedefjian. Sedefjian.
Yeah,
Sedefjian.
or C. Patricia Wells?
I will copy that in. That was a hard one to pronounce.
Yep, that was really hard.
Sedefjian.
Yep.
Sedefjian.
Uh-huh.
Sedefjian.
Sedefjian.
There you go. Okay. Multiple choice, so we don't need to go through them again. Surely you guys have all answered them. Let's get on with it. Here come the answers. Thank you very much, Maria Trenzado, for the French gastronomy round, reigning champion. Here we go. Dimon Derp puts C. I think, Dimon, you've done this before, putting answers.
Yeah.
Well, that rings a bell. That might be a block for life.
It might be.
Here we go. What was the only chef? Number 1. The
Okay.
answers are coming. For number 1, the answer was Paul Bocuse. That was the only chef to have received and maintained 3. He's 62 years old. And Julia Childs was never a professional chef or an owner of a restaurant, of course. So the answer was C, Paul Bocuse. Bellman's God says yes! Okay, Dimon, don't write answers. If it's your first time, that's how it works. We don't write answers here so everyone can play. Number 2.
All right.
You can read the answer.
The French president that Chef Bocuse did a dish for was Valérie. Do I have to?
Valéry Giscard d'Estaing.
Yeah.
And the dish was black truffle and foie gras soup covered by a pastry crust. Of course, Charles de Gaulle died in 1970 before 1975, and Macron was born in 77, so it was kind of a trick question.
It was kind of a trick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Double
what
yes.
a heavy dish.
That's why he died.
That's why he died. Oh, goodness me.
Get a heart attack.
As of 2020, how many French female chefs have there been who've won Michelin stars?
It is C, 27. And I want to know how many in total. Like, is it in the
Sure.
hundreds? Should we be outraged?
So
I
question
don't
1,
know.
the answer
Or
was
should
C.
we be really
Question 2,
impressed?
the answer was B.
Probably not.
Question 3, the answer was C. Okay.
Okay. Then
No, I said, oh yeah, Valerie's
yeah,
still,
it's all
yeah,
good.
cool.
Great. Next answer is, do you want to do this one?
Yep, which French chef committed suicide? The answer is A, Bernard Loiseau. Marc Marvira lost a star, but he sued Michelin last year and just lost the lawsuit. Meanwhile, Magnus Nielsen is Swedish and surrendered his stars.
He surrendered his stars.
Yeah.
That's very Swedish, you know.
I can't remember that
don't
story,
even want to.
actually.
No, don't bother about me. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Okay.
Was that? No, we have one more. We have
Yep.
one more. Yes, the hardest one.
Yep, where I was almost going to cut the multi-choice.
Yep.
The answer was B, Julia Sedefchian.
That one.
That was the one about the youngest French female chef. She was 21 years old when she was awarded the star, and her restaurant
Wow.
in the 5th arrondissement is called Baita. Baita. I'll copy that for you if you...
Baita.
That's her restaurant.
Huh.
Meanwhile, Julia Childs is American, not a professional chef. She died in 2004. And Patricia Wells is an American restaurant critic and not a professional chef. There's 22 points total. What do you guys have? Question 3, the answer was C27.
That's right.
We're at a 22, Heidi, because we had cognac and ratatouille as bonus questions.
And the next section is coming up. And I am getting excited.
Lynn Calloway guessed 5 out of 5. She's off to buy a lottery ticket.
It's your day.
I do believe that Fashion Frolics comes with a jingle.
It definitely does. It yes!
And we'll show the sun's beginning to set over our shoulder. I'll give you a look at what we're looking at.
The Fashionable
Whoa.
7.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Hey, folks. What an intro jingle.
I know, it's so long as well, but it's great.
All right, I'll turn it down.
All right.
Bob Black always writes, and Stephanie. So Bob Black and Stephanie, we are, we're with you.
Great.
Now, music off. Let's get onto a round.
We are on to my round, Fashion Frolics, that I have named it so very charmingly.
You know, a lot of people on the podcast hear the background sirens and feel like they're transported to Paris, or so they say in emails.
Ah.
So there you go. Maybe you guys feel like you're in Paris now too. Should we put it so that we can see? Is that alright?
Yeah.
Straight from the top of your head. There you go.
Oh, much better.
Okay, here we go. Tinky says, what a treat for you guys after being confined in the 30 meters squared for such a long time. Yeah, we should just note, for anyone new around here,
This is not our normal balcony.
no, absolutely
Definitely not.
Yeah, we usually
I'm
live
sure
in
you
Montmartre.
noticed.
Sure that you've seen our usual backdrop is a white wall.
Yeah. Not
Sometimes
very.
with peonies.
Sometimes with peonies
But
stuck in
the generosity of
side.
Leah, who was on before, and Paris Perfect Rentals, they let us stay in an apartment. Well, in fact,
in the 7th, just around the corner, sort of.
it's about
There.
It's about there.
It's just across. It's like 100 meters from that tower.
Which one?
That guy.
So that's what, and Leah is staying in this one because obviously there's no tourist in Paris. So they said, hey, let's see what you can do from the 7th, and that's why we're here. And it's lovely. It is such a treat, and we feel very grateful. We're having the time of our life.
Wonderful.
All I wish though is that we had some fashion frolics.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
So here you go. In case people want to know, people are probably thinking, Who's Lena to give me fashion frolics?
Yeah.
I put the link to your Instagram.
To see if I'm legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And I put the link to your handbags and shoes.
Thank you very much.
Buy a handbag, buy a shoe. Okay, fashion frolics.
Great. So, question number 1. Starting, hopefully very easy. What is the first name of Dior? Of the person Dior?
I got this wrong.
I'm not gonna say if
I
it's
got
a
it
woman
wrong.
or a man. Oliver got it
I
wrong.
added an extra syllable.
Yeah, he went a bit Spanish.
Yeah, I went too Spanish.
It's not Spanish. So yeah, that's the first one.
Iris says, Lena is legit. And Dimon says, my fashion is gym shorts and a t-shirt every season of the year.
Ah, well, you might learn something.
You might struggle.
Struggle.
In this round. Guess.
All right, so that was question number 1. Moving on.
Lynn in Hawaii says, I'll fondly remember how your white wall got us through confinement.
Oh,
That's a nice
that's
thing to say. Although white wall confinement sounds like a...
Sounds scary.
yeah, it sounds like a...
Yeah.
I was gonna say
It
mental
does sound like a
Yeah, like
band.
or an asylum, I
The
thought.
white wall confinement. Yes. Yeah, it does.
Hello, Deborah. The last one that we know.
Yes. Hopefully you know these ones. Question number 2. When was Chanel number 5 launched? And this is multiple choice. Was it A, in 1881, B, 1921, or C, 1951?
And guess what? Lena
Guess
asked me this
what?
one without multiple choice, and I guessed within 2 years.
Oh yeah.
So
That was pretty impressive actually.
Who's in prison now?
I don't know. It's been pretty prison.
There you go. Paul says we're making him contemplate a visit to Paris. Excellent to hear.
Good.
Joseph says Oliver, ask Lena if the pink handbag is ready to sell.
It is. It's up on the site.
There you go. I linked the
Yeah.
site before. And Holly
Great.
says the ABBA poster with the typo is the site of confinement. That's pretty funny.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So that was number 2. We are on to number 3, and it is who is the French/Italian model who married the French president in 2008? And now we have some waving hands over here.
And when we say who married the French president in 2008, we don't mean Macron, the French president, got married in 2008. We mean
Who was
the
president?
guy who was president
then.
in 2008,
Yeah.
which was incidentally just 3 years before the artist won Best Oscar.
That hurts.
I was listening to her music when you came in.
Really?
That's a clue.
Ah.
That is a clue. Prison.
Jail.
Nah.
She doesn't care. Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
Take your camera and go.
No clues from Lena are allowed.
It's totally fine.
I'm in a golden jail. right
Yeah,
now.
you are.
You're in the golden light.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes. Kind of want to take a picture. I don't have fun. All right. Number 4. In the hit film, I should say.
You didn't write that though.
I didn't, but I just feel it, In the hit film, The Devil Wears Prada, Anne Hathaway gets so fed up with her boss. We've been there, girl.
You are your boss.
Yeah, I'm my own boss, but I get fed up with myself sometimes. That she throws her flip phone, I'm not sure if it's flip, but I just feel like it's probably a flip phone, into a fountain in Paris. And where is this fountain located? That's what I want to know.
How specific do we have to be on the answer?
Sort of just like, not an arrondissement, I just kind of want it's quite an obvious one.
Okay.
It's a sidekick.
Is it, yeah, I think so.
Sidekick.
Yes, sidekick phone, that's right.
What is it?
Yeah.
A sidekick? Is
It's
that what
like you
called?
kind of like slide
Oh.
it and like, I think it had buttons.
Okay, there you go. There's the. Eddie says Devil Wears Prada is my second favorite movie ever.
Oh, do you know your fountains though, Eddie?
After Ratatouille.
What's your first favorite movie? I'll bite. What is it? And Holly says this is in the podcast. Apparently, I've talked about this, which must be why I got it. I don't remember it.
Oh.
You're listening closer than I am, Holly. Great questions. Everyone says great questions when they know them.
I know, and I feel so good about it.
No one ever says
so
great
I
questions.
continue.
They were too hard, and I'm learning. Eddie
This
says,
is my audience, it's great.
Eddie's written a word that looks like ratatouille.
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 The sidekick was the first phone I saw with internet on it, says Brian Boyd.
Ah,
There you go.
okay.
Okay, next.
And I think this might be my last question. Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, this was a funny one. I didn't know. I was googling around, and hopefully, I'm better at googling than Oliver.
We'll see. The answers
We'll
haven't come
see.
in yet.
That's true.
Yeah, anything could happen.
What grotesque
Let's do
and
this.
ridiculous thing was banned on the red carpet in the Cannes Film Festival in 2018?
I actually remember this.
It was ridiculous and grotesque.
I remember writing about it.
Yeah. Do you know in the room?
Close.
You're close.
Close.
Yeah.
Wait, which year?
2018. So
2011 or 2012. 2018. Brian Boyd says Miley Cyrus grotesque and ridiculous thing. Brian, that's mean. That's mean, Brian.
It's a
Jail.
kindness
There's a
jail. It's a kindness jail.
Okay.
It was on the red carpet?
Yeah, in the Cannes Film Festival red carpet.
Something you don't know.
So
Alright.
we can assume it was the people that worked at the Cannes Film Festival who banned it.
Yeah, it was the head honcho.
The head honcho
Yeah,
banned it. That's the official title, I believe.
The head honcho of Cannes Film Festival.
Here we go. Answers. What was
Alright.
the first name of Dior?
And it was Monsieur Christian Dior.
Some say Cristiano.
Yeah, not a lot of people say that.
Alright, well, at least
Some
one.
people, nobody.
Yeah, one person.
One person.
Yeah.
Right, Oliver.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I
Oliver.
didn't write the. Sorry, here you go. Here's question 5.
Ooh, okay. I had a diapers we have.
Sorry, Marianne. What
Okay.
grotesque and ridiculous thing was banned on the red carpet in 2018?
Yeah, that's right.
So the first answer was Christian.
Christian Dior. And the answer to question number 2.
Cristiano Ronaldo Dior. Says here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graph.
He wore many hats, that man. Fashionable
Question
hats.
2. When was Chanel No. 5 launched?
Exactly. And you said,
I straight out of the bag said 1923.
yeah.
With confidence.
And I was like, whoa, that is really good because it is 1921.
B 1921.
And I thought maybe that would have been a bit tricky one. Maybe some people would have thought that it was like later because Marilyn Monroe famously said that she only slept with a couple of drops of Chanel No. 5 on, and that she was like a 50s. She was more of a 50s actress. So I thought maybe I could throw some people off. But yes,
Do you think it was
20.
scripted? Do you think she knew that question was coming? Did someone say, "What do you wear to bed?" And she said, "Just a
It's
few
such a good
drops."
answer.
It's too good.
It is too good. Publicist.
Brian wants to know, when was Chanel No. 1 launched?
No, why it's called Chanel No. 5 is because Coco Chanel, she got several bottles of fragrances to choose from, and she chose number 5. So that's the reason why it's called
What's
number
the
5.
different smells of fragrances?
Yeah, it was just, and the other ones were, I guess, was scrapped.
French-Italian model.
The French-Italian model who married the French president in 2008. Do we have a...
Carla Bruni.
Carla Bruni! We hear from the room, it is correct.
Carla
And
Bruni.
we have some in the chat.
And a few
Carla
people knew
Bruni.
it.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was all
yeah.
about being simple.
All about
Is that
this.
Marilyn Monroe or Carla Bruni or...
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the scores are, because we're getting near the
Yeah.
end. There's only 5 questions after this. 2 questions left of Fashion Frolics from Lena. What do we have? Devil Wears Prada.
Hit film and the flip slide phone.
Where was
it
that?
was chucked into the fountain at Place de la Concorde. So yeah, I
We
would
would accept. We would accept Concorde.
Yeah,
Would we accept in front of the Creon?
sure. If if you think it's right.
Would you accept end of the Champs-Élysées? The big space?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
if you know, like
generous
sort
today.
of specific.
Would we
Yeah,
accept
totally.
Marie Antoinette?
What? No. What? What does that mean?
Well, I think maybe
As a
her
person.
head was chopped off there.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where she was
Oh.
executed at Place de la Concorde.
Oh, battery.
Okay.
20%
Well,
left.
yeah. Sure. Yeah. Why not? And
Will we accept the American embassy? I don't think so.
It's there.
It's close.
Yeah, I think so.
You will
Because it's a
accept the
fountain.
American embassy?
Yeah, it's a
It wasn't the
fountain.
American embassy. That was just a nearby building.
But
Okay, you're gonna accept it?
I accept it.
This is an outrage.
I
You
know.
just want everyone to
I-
get your questions
I-
right so they think it's the best round. This is nonsense.
It's nonsense.
I'm lodging an appeal. Okay.
All right. Well, I accept it, and that's that.
She'll probably accept anything. You got Eddie. What did you write? I mean, you could have written like Belleville and probably get
No,
through.
no, too
this.
far away. I'm
Eddie?
not mad. I'm just, bribable.
Holly says Oliver, living in the 7th has changed you. You never name dropped the Creole in Montmartre days.
Oh, yeah, true. It's been a week and we're like.
By the way, that's a place Edith Wharton liked to stay as well.
Edith Wharton. I never stayed there.
No.
I never stayed there. I had a coffee there once. I think it was €11 flat white after I got some very bad news. Not that bad. It wasn't like tragic, but it was
Oh, no, you're very dramatic. Yeah.
trying to sell the next book.
Okay.
All right.
And so the last answer on my last question
Let's see if
is.
people can guess it.
Oh yeah, can you guess what grotesque and ridiculous thing that was banned on the red carpet?
Yes, what do we have for guesses? Let's have some guesses.
You guessing headphones in here?
Headphones?
Headphones.
Is one guess.
We have
someone guessing selfie. We have someone
selfie,
guessing
trainers.
trainers.
Selfie, plastic
Plastic
bottles.
bottles is a good one.
Crocs.
Oh,
A meat dress.
A meat dress.
like bikinis.
Make America Great Again hat, says Catherine. Air
Fair.
Jordans, Jim McPherson.
No, I've seen a few flat
Meat dress
shoes.
says someone
I've
else.
seen flat shoes that I think that was a few years earlier.
Fidget spinners, dogs, heels.
No, it was in fact selfies. They wanted to stop. I don't know. They just wanted to be more exclusive, I guess. Do you remember that
I
story?
do. I remember, right?
Yeah,
But I
yeah?
think people started going a bit crazy on Instagram.
Yeah.
Speaking of Instagram, at the Earful Tower, at Parisian Postcards, at Leah Travels, at Paris Perfect Rentals.
That's right.
Cool question, says Eddie, and a cool round. That's 27 points. Who's winning?
Oh yeah. Do we have one?
Do we have anyone above 23? Scott Bradbury, 5 out of 5. Let's see, Hive Mind. That's not a score. Let's see. 21, the top score so far is from Mirinda.
Okay, we have
Melinda.
14, 20 from Alexandra.
We're gonna have a close
16,
finish, but it looks
20,
like
12.
15. I always feel like
All right.
like a horse
Yeah,
announcer.
you got 20, 16, 20,
Or an
24,
auctioneer.
going.
24
and
from
gone.
Narcoleptic.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, but I saw it at 0 there. That's why I
Oh,
said.
who's 0?
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
said.
Dimo.
Yeah.
So the winning round so far is by Narcoleptic, who has won before, so we'll have to take off a point and maybe can only win but not get a prize. Because they can't have the same prize.
Oh yeah, maybe.
We'll figure
see.
that one out.
We'll see.
I don't want to forget.
The honor is the same though.
And as Holly says, 173 people watching, 108 likes. We can fix that, guys. You hit the like button and YouTube recommends and says, everyone watch the quizzes, more people watch next week. The last round. Deborah says, sigh. I'm on 8. It's
Oh,
okay,
Deborah.
Deborah. Don't worry.
Did you get the Ratatouille question?
I would be on about 8.
Because then you'd be 9. And that's pretty good.
Instant Local loves being on a balcony in Paris as he or she sits in Santa Cruz.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of 180 people sitting on this balcony.
Are you ready for the last round?
Totally ready.
You know what it's about? I'll give you a clue.
The Eiffel Tower.
The Tour Eiffel.
Yeah.
Are you
Or my
confident in this
hat.
round? Confident? Okay, we'll get answers from you as well. Here we go.
It does look like that.
Rob in Toronto, 19 out of 27. G'day, Rob. How you doing, mate? I don't know why I went Australian. Here we go. Okay. So the last round is all about the Eiffel Tower, the tower behind us. In increasing difficulty, as always. Don't write the answers in the comments. Email says, in order to win, I need only questions about Tolkien, Monte Cristo 3D printing, and Swedish humor.
So specific.
I got some bad news for you, email. You're not going to get any of them right now.
Ah.
Heidi wants an Instagram pic screenshot. Here we go.
Ooh, okay, what
Ready?
should we do?
This.
Okay,
Is that good?
it's my hat. Okay, this is good.
It's the kiss cam.
Kiss cam. Is that? I think I've ruined it.
That's perfect. How
Okay,
about-
ready?
Yes.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Should I do the rude finger? People will send it to me when I do it. That was an
That's
Easter egg.
Perfect.
Do we got it?
That's it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my.
Lita, that's super kind of you. Thanks for doing that. We're going to go to Good News, Katoom, and Blue Olive. 3
Great.
coffee shops that are open.
See ya.
And see ya, 4.
Breakfast burritos.
Okay, let's
It's
go.
smoked.
Merci beaucoup. Here we go. This is all about the Eiffel Tower. We have someone in the room who thinks they're going to get 5 out of 5. How will you do at home? What's different? What's different about the light show on the Eiffel Tower at 1 a.m.? How is that different? And I'm going to be specific because I know we have sticklers in the crowd. How is it different from the one at midnight, 11, 10? And you can't write, it's an hour later. Come on.
You cold? You look a bit cold.
I'm a little bit cold.
I'm gonna give you that.
How is it different to the other ones? If you are following on Instagram, you would know exactly. But you can't go and check now, of course. Thank you so much. There's a chill in the air.
Yeah, in the evening.
Judith, you are lovely as well. Thank you so much. You have sent us to another cafe, I think.
Great. Or some more mangoes.
Did I get this right? I'll put that there. Okay, I forgot my own name. So did you get that one? That was the easiest one. And just for future reference, what I did yesterday is I took, did you guys see this? Every hour I filmed the Eiffel Tower
Yeah.
to show how it changes. So you can't click there, you can't click there till later. Now, did you get that one? No! What? We have someone in the room.
It's past her bedtime.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peonies, yes, Judith, that's
Peek
exactly
out
what
the
we'll do.
window.
Does Cheryl have to go to jail? What, Cheryl?
Oh, Cheryl.
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 Cheryl. Cheryl. We don't do answers in the comments.
It's
Here we
okay.
go.
It's alright.
Which Beatles song? Good luck. Which Beatles song makes a mention of the Eiffel Tower? You know this?
No.
Which Beatles song mentions the Eiffel Tower?
I feel like it won't be the Yellow Submarine.
Jail.
I mean, I just feel like it won't be, but it might.
Could be.
I haven't read the
Could be.
answers.
Could be.
I'm just like, just see me as one of your teammates or something. You can brainstorm. Yellow Submarine, it doesn't make much sense.
I wanna hold your Eiffel Tower.
This is really
I
fun.
wanna hold your Eiffel.
Yeah.
No.
No. Huh?
Beatles are from my hometown, says Scott. Ooh, Liverpool. Liverpool. No, I won't do that.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Beatles.
Oh my god, I missed the easiest one. Here's the easiest one about the Eiffel. I forgot to do it. Multiple choice. This is question 1, technically. How many legs does the Eiffel Tower have? Is it 4, 6, or 8? Oh,
Looking
gosh.
at you, crowd.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You don't look.
No cheating. No cheating.
Don't cheat.
Well, technically, we can't see the bottom.
Oh yeah, we can't see the bottom. It's cool.
So I'll write that there. Sorry
Cool.
about.
My head is covering.
We have
it.
Scott gives the request for an accent of. How many legs does the Eiffel Tower have?
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Works for
How many
me.
legs? How many legs does it got?
Oh.
Oh.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon,
Oh, we're getting
Marlon
lots of
Brando from
requests.
Liverpool.
And then question 2, American accent request there from Jody. What's different about the light show on the Eiffel Tower at 1 a.m.? Not bad. I'll do Texas for question 3. Do Texas for me.
What's question 3?
Just say it. Just speak it.
You may do it real quick.
Yeah.
How many legs?
Okay. Texas.
How many legs does the Eiffel Tower have?
Texas slow.
Y'all.
Okay.
How
Which
long?
Beatles song makes a mention of the Eiffel Tower?
Is it a pass?
Good. It could be like Alabama too.
I sort of went like my character was formative years in Alabama,
Oh,
but
okay.
born in Texas. Okay.
That makes sense.
Question 4. Here we go. Question 4. We got a
Sit
request.
back now.
We got a request for a New Zealand accent. Here we go. What does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common? That's pretty difficult, I realise that, but what does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Oh, I know.
What's the difference?
I know.
Do you know?
What's the difference? No, what do they have in common?
What's the difference?
It's Scottish accent.
Scotland. What does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Freedom.
Yeah. In the year of our Lord 1314.
Oh my god.
There it is.
People think we're crazy now.
That's South African. No. South African. South African.
Yeah.
My friend. Hello, my friend. What does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common? Bro. There you go. I didn't realise Marlon Brando was from New Zealand.
Do New Zealand Marlon Brando.
Question 5. Question 5. Okay, question 5. Let's be a bit serious here. Question 5, the hardest question. Leon Collet, or Leon Collet, died at the Eiffel Tower in 1926. A rather unusual death. How did he die? Barbados? I don't know if I can do that one. So how did Leon Collet die at the Eiffel Tower?
Do you know?
I thought I knew. Wait, what year?
1926.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think I
Someone in
know.
the room knows. Bellman's Garden wants a mix-up of languages. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you just. This is a gargle. Yeah.
Leon Collet. How did he die?
Cool.
How about a French accent?
Sure. Leon Collet died at the Tour Eiffel in 1926. Tell me how. Tell me exactly how. But don't put it in the comments. We'll save it. Okay, bon. Okay, let's get some answers in now.
All right.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for saying you love it.
Aw.
That warms my heart. It's hard because in the podcast, I don't know if people are enjoying it.
Yeah, so you
So I
just,
just sit there by myself doing all my accents. Okay, question 1 was technically how many legs does the Eiffel Tower have? I know I said it in place 3, but it was question 1.
yeah. You might have said
How
it
many
in
legs?
your podcast before.
4.
4. Gosh golly, who would have thought it?
Who would have thought it? The answer is 4. Lita says we're fun.
Ah.
Oh, Lita, you're fun as well. 4 is the answer. There are not 8 or 6. Lita retracted the message saying we're fun. What does that mean?
Stop being fun.
She's like, you guys are fun. No, I changed my mind.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is different about the light show on the Eiffel Tower 1 a.m.? You guys can write it. Do you know? No, it's past your bedtime. Okay. Does anyone know? Did you watch?
You got it.
I know because I watched your podcast or your Instagram story.
Okay. Okay. Well then, yes,
So
that's
that's cheating.
It was in Oliver's
Yeah.
Insta story.
that's right.
Last
Let's see.
night.
What do we get here? It's not that it flashes longer.
No.
It's not actually that it's silver lights actually either. What it is the backlights are off. So all the lights are off, and it's just the sparklers going.
Just the lamps.
So backlight. Oh,
Delivering.
there, someone got it exactly. Erica said it perfectly. That's the answer.
She say
She said,
backlights go off and only twinkles.
yeah, it's the same twinkles.
Twinkies.
It's the lights are out. We need lights off. Is it 10 minutes? 100%?
I've heard that. Not 100. 70, 25. 70, 75.
Okay, I like those.
You know math isn't your strong.
75, 20.
I wasn't a math teacher.
I mean, I don't know what you teach in Texas. I'm not sure.
How do you play basketball?
If you guys want to watch the sparkles, I just put a link to my Instagram. It's still in the stories from last night, I'm certain. Okay, let's just say it again. It is that backlights are off.
Twinkles.
Silver sparkles is not right, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
We maybe would accept 10 minutes. We'll research this in 3 hours from now. Or what? 4 hours or whatever. Eiffel Tower, a bastion of facts. I'll put that on the...
Bastion. Says Bellmansgården.
Which Beatles song makes a mention of the Eiffel Tower? Did anyone get it?
It is a yellow submarine. Nah.
Come on, guys. Did anyone get that one?
No.
Let's see. Did anyone get it? No one
Can
in
you
this
sing
room got
it?
it. I will sing it. But
Really?
first, we'll see if anyone gets it. Melinda guesses I am the walrus, and so does Kathy. Nola says Michelle. Michelle.
Christopher says the walrus
Hard
song.
Day's Night. Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle Mabel. That is very French, but I'm afraid it's wrong. Back in the USSR. No. Sexy Sadie. No. The answer is... I am the walrus.
The walrus song.
Yeah, you don't know that one, huh? Thanks,
sing the
Iris.
line?
I will
Yeah.
sing the line. I'll say it first. It's a nonsense song that apparently John Lennon wrote. I researched this today because he heard that school teachers were analyzing the lyrics with the kids, and he was like, the song, they mean whatever you want them to mean, man. I'm going to write a nonsense song, man. And the lyric goes, Semolina Pilchard, which is just words, climbing up the Eiffel Tower. And if you think that's deep, wait till you hear the next bit. I am the Eggman, they are the Eggman, I am the walrus, goo goo gajoo, goo goo gajoo.
What's an Eggman?
The,
It sounds like a Bohemian Rhapsody.
it is a bit like that.
Yeah, just
It is a bit,
nonsense.
the
Words.
way the sound of it is Semolina Pilchard, climbing up the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yeah.
I am the Eggman.
That's right, that's how it goes.
Not many
Yeah.
of you guys got that. Ha, ha, ha.
By the way, I Google 10 minutes at 1 a.m.
We will
Okay,
accept
so
10
10
minutes at
minutes?
1 a.m.
But silver lights, no.
How many minutes is it?
They wouldn't change the
I mean,
lights.
it
That would
kind
be
of-
absurd. They would never change the lights.
I guess it does look a bit silvery.
All right, here we go. Next is, what does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Can I guess?
You can guess.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, same nickname, right?
What is that nickname?
Yes.
Iron Lady. Yeah? Iron Lady.
I'm sure Thatcher also has 4 legs, says Tommy Two. Iron Lady was the answer. Alexandra says, no wonder I'm not a fan of the Beatles. I'm not sure that's representative of their whole body of work, but fair enough. Same nickname. Yep. Both tall?
Oh.
No, Christine.
Oh, that's
no.
a stretch. That's a tall stretch.
Bob Black and Stephanie got it. Narcoleptic got it. Would we
Cool.
accept just nickname?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would. That's,
Yeah.
Is that because that's what you said?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough. Did you get that one? Oh dear, terrible. One so far. Did you get Leon Collet? No.
Maybe.
The half that's
Neither am I.
no, she's half French. It's the half that's not French that doesn't know these names.
And she's also
yeah.
young.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
To remember
I'm
that.
kind of young too.
Well,
I mean,
this
to be
was
fair.
Not
before I was
that
born.
No.
How young are you?
It's a secret. 15.
Secret. Okay. Last answer is how did Leon
Younger
Collet
than you.
die at the Eiffel Tower? I want to see you guys writing in the comments because that is the final question. How did Leon die? It was a strange death. What did you put? You could surely have guessed it. Got creative here. I'm expecting some fun answers. Fell off a tightrope is the first one from Jody. Alexandra says plane crash. Jumped off.
Parachute.
Crashed under the.
Fly down tightrope. Stuck in the elevator.
Ew.
Fell
What?
off.
So you just died? from that?
Elevator. Flew under plane crash.
Crushed by
A
elevator.
few common answers. I want to see more.
This is very creative.
Hanged while painting the tower.
Oh my
Fell down the
God.
lift shaft, hit in the head. You guys are...
Wow, this is creative.
Jules Verne.
Tried to fly off, allergic reaction, climbing the steps,
Allergic reaction.
hit by a beard. The answer is he was trying to fly under.
Right. And the win for Leah.
And what happened is he hit a cable that was hanging down. I don't know
No.
why there was a cable hanging down.
Yeah.
Hit the wing, I think, hit
But
the
also,
cable.
why do you fly under? That's. No.
That's a
I actually thought it was
philosophical
a tightrope. Didn't? No, I mean the parachute. Who was that?
Someone did that too. The guy that
Yeah.
invented, well, he technically invented the parachute, but it didn't
Oh,
work.
yeah,
And there's
okay.
footage of it. It's horrible. You can see him
Yes,
jump off from
yes.
like the
I thought it was that guy.
black and white, like 19.
Ugh.
I don't
very
even know.
nice.
There was one guy, I believe.
Yeah.
Fact check. There was one guy on the construction, during the construction, only one person died.
Uh-huh.
Only one person died in the construction. In case you guys can't hear,
And he got drunk.
he got
and
drunk
fell off.
and fell off.
Oh.
This is what I believe.
Oh no.
Google it.
Goodness
Yeah.
me. What we're going to do is see what your scores are. Add them up. Deborah Ball, thanks for your generosity. Coffees? Yeah, I think Katoom Coffee Shop, my favorite. Let's see what your scores are. This round was, someone wrote plain rash.
Plain rash.
Do we accept that? I'm going to plug in the
Yeah.
phone because the battery's about to die. And then,
All
maybe
right.
you
We
should
have
read
some
out the scores.
scores. We only have one so far. We have 15, 19, 21. Marianne is leading at the moment with 21. Still leading, still leading.
Is it gonna reach
Erica got 20. SNS has 26. We have SNS, that's a new leader. And Deborah says coffee, yes. That's good. Lida is on 21. Pat is on 17 with a crying face. It's okay. It's okay. Melinda, 25.
Have we got a winner?
Oh, I can't remember. I lost track. I think someone was on. Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Do we
anymore.
need a, what do you call it?
It was here somewhere. 26. We have 26 is there.
26 from SNS.
I think so. Yeah.
They've won before, I think. 27 minus 1. Give the
Damn.
book to the next person with the highest score if they win, says
how did
Eric
Eddie do?
Clapton. Eddie?
Eddie, are you still there?
Eddie, what's your
You
score?
still with us? No.
Great quiz, says Holly. What we're going to do, by the way, is that Eiffel Tower is going to start sparkling in 15 minutes. So we'll hang around that long. When that thing stops sparkling is when this video is over. So if you've got questions for me, Lena, or indeed Leah, this is the chance to
and
ask them.
Eddie has, wow, controversial. He teamed up with Holly.
And what did they win?
I don't know. I don't know. Holly, what are you guys on?
So
Are
I
you
don't-
adding your points together? How does it work? I'm not sure.
Who has the highest score? Okay, now everyone's put their score. Did anyone notice that theirs was the highest? Because for us, it goes too quick because we got quite a little screen there. Oh, we
I
forgot
think
to
it's
put on the.
SMS.
Hang on, we forgot to put on the winning music.
The wonderful music, royalty free.
Don't say it like that. It's
What?
exciting.
It
It's
is
a
exciting.
wonderful.
It is wonderful.
Oh, that was an
oh.
accident.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, that's absolutely what we're gonna put on instead.
Okay, way better.
Recognize that?
So this is Slim and the Beast.
Everybody knows this song, surely. This is how the episodes begin and end. So what was it then?
Well, I think it's SNS. I think.
Okay, it seems like SNS is the winner. SNS are the winner, but I think they've won before as well. Have you won before in SNS? Shelley, what did you get? But yeah, now we're gonna hang around for a little bit, answering your questions.
Just enjoying the view. Wow, we got so different. Beautiful.
Oh, the lights are turning on.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So
Amazing.
So a lot of people are asking to see the apartment. What we're going to do is I'm going to put a link to the apartment because there are people in here who maybe don't want to be on the camera. So,
Show the first two.
okay.
Yeah? Oh, we can do a little walk show. A couple of rooms. And yes, they are really stunning, so this is quite exciting.
We had a little crowd here, so we want to respect their privacy a little. I think they're
Very
moving.
tiny crowd.
Well, yeah, 3 people. I tried to make it sound like we had a...
Oh, you tried to pick it up. Yeah, I tried.
But there's the Instagram link to the place we are if you want to do one of the stories. The crowd is dispersing. And this, so what happened is I had the music, our pub quiz music, and I also had this from the editing. Name of the band is Slim and the Beasts.
Yeah.
So this is the music. The start is always in the podcast, and so is the very end. And they wrote this for our honeymoon season
That's
as like
right.
the theme music or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I love it. All right, should we show?
yeah. Oh, I'll wait till they.
Oh yeah.
It's the honeymoon song. Yes. I'm still not entirely sure who win. We shared with Narcoleptic. Okay.
And what did Narcoleptic say?
If you think you won, there's about 3 or 4 people, I'm not sure. Email me with your answers so we know that you won, and we'll figure out prizes somehow.
Yay! Beth
That was an
everyone-
anticlimax. We can do better than that, can't we?
Yeah, that was a bit. I mean,
No, but I mean,
oh, but thank you so much for playing. It's amazing that it's so fun. Week
been
after
fun, yeah,
week,
10
you
weeks
guys
now.
are there playing with
Yeah,
us.
you guys are
it's really
wonderful.
cool. So thank you so much for tuning in.
will we be back in Montmartre next week? We won't be. We're going to be staying in our place until the end of the month. So this time next week we'll be there. And maybe surprises to come.
Yeah.
But back eventually. Shall we do a little tour?
Yeah.
These places, these two rooms?
It's good.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll give you guys a little tour.
Just keep in mind that the kitchen is being used.
yeah, this. I mean, someone is living in this apartment, but I'm sure that people are excited to see it anyways.
First, I'll show the view, okay?
Alright.
And I won't be able to see any of your comments for a little while, but I'll give you the proper balcony treatment here. And then I'm going to be hesitant to go too far into the house because I don't want to lose internet. Also, I don't want to lose the phone over the edge, so we'll have a little look here. This is Rue de Grenelle in the 7th, where I was actually walking along today exploring. Really nice. And I mean, just a stunning look. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see. If I point, maybe it'll make it a bit easier. But it's really confusing for me because I've got the... I'm not sure you can see, but about there is the Sacre Coeur. All right, now we're going to the house. Let's take a look. All right. Whoop. This is and then I'll come back and sit down and read your questions here. So what are we looking at here?
So this is the den, I guess. I don't know. This is where I work out.
This is where you work out?
Yeah, it's my workout room. And this couch sleeps 2. This apartment sleeps 8, as a matter of fact. So it's got these beautiful moldings and the fireplace. It's just, and the big French doors.
It's so lovely. I would love to wake up here in your workout room.
In my workout room.
So all this is in the link, Paris Perfect. I've got another link I'll share with you guys later. And we'll come in through this way to this lovely room with...
Jennifer and Philippine.
Are we allowed to show Jennifer and Philippine? Or...
Yeah.
There's Jennifer and Philippine.
Hey.
Pub quiz supporters.
Yeah.
And then we went on this way.
Perfect fans.
And Paris Perfect. Jennifer and I work together.
Oh, there you
Paris
go.
Perfect.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
Come along, guys. I'll show you in towards the bathroom. We've lost Lena along the way. Did I say I'll show you into the bathroom? Is that what I just said?
I don't know. But
Yes, the kitchen's obviously being used, but people live there. And then, should I keep going?
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
Okay.
There's a bathroom
I
here.
went straight past it.
Yeah, there's a tub, shower, 2 sinks.
I'll tell you what I really liked about this.
I
How
don't
high
know.
the windows are.
Okay, yeah. You've got a toilet here. You've got a full washer and dryer. You've got my bathroom with a big shower. This is where I sleep.
I'm going in. I'm going to show the view.
Yeah. What I love about it, I mean, I love this apartment, but the big terrace right over there.
You have to see if you can point to the right one.
Okay.
By
Well, it's the wraparound terrace right there. That's
There.
also one of our apartments. It's Margot. And Jennifer and Philippine are having a staycation there right now, and that's a gorgeous apartment. You should see the terraces there.
Can I go up there one day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take them.
Yes.
Take everybody. Why not?
What? All the 150 people watching as
Yeah.
well? Eiffel Tower event?
And then
I've asked too much.
another bedroom with the same view. So,
Lovely.
yeah.
Another
So
bathroom.
this sleeps 8, which is just me.
You're a lucky woman. Look, so what I was saying before is these windows are so high. Like, I'm a kind of tall guy. They're shoulder height and they're very high. So the place is super light. Super light. And look at that view. I mean, seriously, I'm just going to let you guys appreciate that.
I like
for a
in
sec.
the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Can you see what I see?
It's beautiful.
You got a copy of my book?
I do.
Whoa. Just a little reminder, folks. Paris on Air. And then we'll put it down. Good idea. And so now we'll have a sparkle show very shortly. And I'm here to answer your questions
8 minutes.
for 8 minutes. Oh.
Or if they have questions, I can answer as well.
Let's I'm gonna check in on this now. Here we go. It's just me and you for a while, guys. It's been a while since we've done this. Oh, I will do a shout out to something. To celebrate 450 official Eiffel Tower members on Patreon, I'm doing 2 killer big walks around the Eiffel Tower with no tourists on Tuesday. So one for the Australians at I believe it's 11 in the morning Paris time, and then one for the rest of the world at 8 p.m. And to watch them, all you have to do is become a Patreon supporter.
Patreon.
And if you read my book, you'll understand that's how all this works. So there's the link. If you've been thinking to sign up, today's the day. All right, questions. Eddie, Oliver, I have to go, but can you tell a joke before I go?
Oh, the little brother.
Okay, I'll do a quick joke. I think I did it already on this. Have
Try it,
Have
I
I
don't
done
know.
the German? The German submarine?
I don't think so.
Okay, here's my favorite joke. So here it is. I'll do it for the room. You ready? There's a German boat. There's a German boat, and it would be the Baltic Sea. I've done it. He's booing me. Okay, I'll stop.
We don't know it.
Should I do it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'll do this. Eddie, you
Eddie,
have to miss
hear
it.
again.
A German boat in the Baltic Sea, and they're sailing along, and it hits into an iceberg or something, and gets into trouble, and gets on I messed up the joke. It's a British boat.
Yeah.
Oh, I ruined it. I'm starting again.
Do over.
A British boat in the Baltic Sea coming down from England hits an iceberg and gets on the speaker thing and goes, "Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello, can anyone hear me?" And a young voice on the other end. It's from the German Coast Guard. So, hello, can anyone hear me? And I'm going to have to do the accent for the joke. He goes, "Hello, this is the German Coast Guard," you know. And the guy's so glad to have someone. He goes, the British guy. He goes, "Mayday, mayday, mayday! Can you read me? Yes, this is the German Coast Guard. I hear you." And then, "Yes, mayday, mayday! We are sinking! We are sinking!" And he responds, "Yes. What are you thinking about?"
The room loves it.
The room like that one. I don't know about you guys at home. That's the fun of being on the Eiffel Tower balcony.
With the Earful Tower.
Yeah, that's it.
The
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
Stick to the pub quiz.
Booze from Eddie.
Oh, we shot.
Did you say stick to the pub? You laughed at the joke. Tough crowd here. Bravo from leader. Fair enough.
Just forget her.
Okay.
It's tough crowd.
Oh, when people ask you to do a joke and then
I know.
and then tell you to.
Oh, they like it. They
Okay,
like
good.
it. It's
So,
good.
were there
Evening
questions
is
that we
safe.
missed? Were there questions that we missed?
No.
Eddie, thanks for playing as usual. Why don't you keep picking different locations every week for the pub quiz? Says Kenny. We have been.
Kenny. Yeah. I mean,
We've got a lot of apartments.
Leah has a lot of apartments, so there you
Yeah.
go. Maybe there's a clue for
we'll
what's to
see
come.
what will
We have it lined
happen,
up for next
Kenny.
week.
Oh,
Saturday.
wonderful. Okay, it could be something
One more.
different. There could be something different.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do a reading at Shakespeare and Powell's Wonders Holly?
Shakespeare Co.
I'd love to. If they'll have me, I'll do it. We'll have to convince them. Oh, the link. Yes, you know what I really want? I brought in 5 books to Shakespeare and Company. So what I was thinking is if we now just buy all of them, then they'll go,
And if someone buys it, can you buy it with a spritz
Oh,
of
yeah, get the
perfume
spritz.
and let us know if it's any cool, if it lasts?
full disclosure, it's much better for me if you buy it from me. Like, I'd rather that. But I think it's really cool to buy it through Shakespeare and Company, and they're very generous to have me. So I would actually rather that you got it through them today. So I'm going to send that link again. If you haven't got the book, get it from there.
Will you stamp if we buy from you?
I don't stamp. That's why you should get it from Shakespeare Company. I don't
No
stamp.
We could spritz. Well, we could put some like, I don't have any perfume.
Yeah,
We just like
okay.
put some deodorant on it.
No, the truth is we send the books typically from Seattle, so I don't touch them if you buy them in America. But if you get it from Shakespeare Company, they'll spritz it, they'll stamp it, they'll do everything.
Yeah.
Dink has a question for us. What is the text on the stairs at Shakespeare Company?
Wait, what?
What's the text on the stairs? I know they have "Be kind to angels, be kind to strangers," because they could be angels in
Oh,
disguise.
yes, yes.
Walt Whitman, I believe, but I don't know if that's on the
Oh.
stairs. That's on the room at the top.
Oh, I
of
don't.
it.
I can't remember anything else.
What's your step? Don't take photos.
Do you know, or did you just ask?
Toilets.
Toilets.
Toilets this
Not
way.
here.
Yeah.
Buy it from Oliver and commission a watercolor in the book from Lena.
Oh.
That is an option.
That is not.
If you go to, it's a lot of work for you.
It is.
I'll still
But
link
it's
it.
an option.
Yeah, Lena sometimes paints on the inside of them.
Yeah.
We have 2 minutes.
Scooter stamp. That's right, we do.
Scooter stamp. Absolutely do a live reading. Thing is that Shakespeare Company won't do live events for a while,
Yeah.
as you hear on the podcast. But yeah, they can't. It's very cramped in there, so it's hard to get a group of people in there while respecting social distancing and all that. There you go.
What about a virtual reading?
Yeah, I mean maybe. Although I've been doing
I wonder if they
virtual
do
readings.
that.
Oh yeah, there's some new virtual readings coming up in Hawaii
That's
and
right.
Pasadena. And of
Yeah.
course, LA and Miami. It's all going to be on my website. So check it out all through Alliance Française.
That's right.
What were the names of the two pharmacies again? I don't know what the names were, but one was 52 Avenue de la Bourdonnais, and the other one was just around the corner from that, I think on Avenue Rap.
Yeah, I think so. That rings a bell.
Perhaps an outdoor reading.
In a park. That would be nice.
It looks like you got a hat, says someone.
Shakespeare in the park. I think that's
Parks
the
are
thing.
closed in Paris. though.
Parks are closed.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we'll have to do them in the future.
You're right.
Although I haven't
I
done a
mean,
reading
you probably
yet.
have an apartment that's big enough to house all of you guys.
I haven't done a reading from the book, but we should do the Scooter chapter together. We don't need Shakespeare Company. We just do it on a balcony.
Could do that. Oh, that'd be nice.
We'll do it.
Should probably do it sitting on the scooter.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. With all the sound effects.
In front of the Eiffel Tower.
Just like
Okay,
now,
yeah.
look at that. It looks like a fake Zoom backdrop, doesn't it?
It does, but like it's very, very real. Look, there's nothing. Nothing behind me.
In terms of, we'll be taking a lot of pictures, all of us on Instagram soon. Parisian postcards, Leah travels at Paris Perfect Rentals, and of course at the Eiffel Tower. But I'm gonna end before the thing starts. There you go.
Voila!
Okay, let's show this here. You don't need to see us.
Oh wow.
There you go, guys. That's what you came to see. Happy Saturday, happy weekend from Paris Perfect Rentals, Cognac House Apartment, and from me, and from Lena, and from Leah. I wonder if I can zoom in. There you go. I'll leave that sparkling in the background. What a treat to be up here, huh? There's your screenshot for Instagram, folks. Does anyone say folks anymore? Just me? Yeah, people say it. Okay, that's good. Like Lena's getting creative.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. It's got like the thumbprint. Looks pretty gross. But I'll try. I'll try my best.
Hey, thanks to everybody for watching. You know, we wouldn't do this without you guys watching. What a beautiful sunset we have in the background. I hope you can see that as well. Thanks to all for watching. Thanks for telling your friends. There'll be more of these, but when they do dry up, when everyone gets out of confinement and you all have better things to do, then, you know, the podcast will keep coming out. We'll still be doing live videos. Lena will still be doing prints and handbags and shoes. Look, you can see in everyone's apartment. It's a bit rear window here. Wow. He's naked.
Stop it. I'm not falling down.
He's naked, Lena, look.
Okay, I have to look at. Oh my god.
All right. All right. I'm putting this down and starting to when the thing stops sparkling. Lee, you want to come out for some final words as well?
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna have a beautiful pink sunset. I usually try to, sorry, I usually try to do at least one time lapse per day at a certain hour, and I love to watch how the sky changes. Like last night, it was really pink. One night, like last week, it was like just the whole thing was pink
I saw your
and
picture.
orange.
It's so beautiful. It looks
And
bigger from here than from our place. I don't know how that works. Right? Don't you think?
I love it because I sit out here all the time, and you can see Sacré Coeur here, you can see Invalides over there, you can see La Défense, and I just sit in and I watch people, and I look and see the terraces, and I get to know the neighbors, and yeah, it's incredible to see Paris from this vantage point.
Do you have a lot of nude neighbors?
I have seen a few new neighbors.
There are a lot of nude neighbors in Paris. I'm going to link to what I think would be really nice is Paris Perfect Rentals have been very lovely to let us stay in one of their apartments. So I've linked to them on Instagram, find more of their stuff there, which is good for us because then they'll know that it was worth letting us stay, right?
Yeah.
So go and follow and say, hey, Oliver sent me here, right? Is that what they should do?
Yeah, or just, yeah. And yeah, we're happy to have anyone come stay with us once the borders open. And
of course, parisperfect.com. You'll be seeing a lot more pictures in the coming days and weeks on social media from us, from Lena and I, and always from Leah Travels, also known as Leah Walker. But
Texas
Leah
Ranger.
Travels, the Texas Ranger.
Oh, I'm blocking.
Also, I've got a fun thing we can talk about briefly before you jump up.
Okay.
And Lena as well.
I'm here.
Something I've talked about before. I'm putting a link to it now. The audio experience to my book.
Bravo.
Oh, thank you. People like Leah have been in it. I don't know how closely you guys have been listening, but in the characters where in the book there's like a real estate agent or a milkman or someone where I'm never going to get the original person again, I've called on friends of the friends of the show who've been on the show before, like Leah, and I said, "Hey, Leah, what was the character? Are we revealing that?"
It was the person at the coffee shop that waited to find your scooter.
Right. That's right. So, like, for example, if it's like an American woman or something, and I maybe don't know who the American woman is, I've called on people like Leah. So, did you do a voice or did you do an actual? Yeah, that's right. I'm so into that whole thing, I can't even remember anything anymore. But it's, I've just put the link to it. And if you want to hear the whole thing, it's on that link. 20 euros, I think that's a deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I spent more than that on a mango and 2 avocados.
There you go, guys. If you enjoy this kind of thing, you get it on sign up on Patreon. Otherwise, there's the link for the direct purchase. That would mean a lot if you checked it out for me. But it stopped sparkling in the background. We can do finishing words here, and then we'll let you all go. What's your last words?
For the night?
No,
or
forever.
my eternal
Yeah,
last words?
what were your last words?
I don't.
No. How are you? What are you looking forward to as life gets back to normal here in Paris?
You know, one of the things that, whether it's on my account or Paris Perfect account, is so many people miss Paris. Like, they just can't wait to get here, and I want to see the look in people's eyes when they get back to Paris, when they land at Charles de Gaulle, they come into, the city,
Yep.
and it's just you don't know what you got until it's gone, and we're lucky to be here, but there's so many people that can't get here right now, and I say just don't take for advantage. Don't take for granted
Exactly.
what you have.
Sure.
And don't put off what you can do today to tomorrow.
Exactly. And I look forward to seeing you all again because I know exactly that look you're talking about. I see it in Montmartre a lot, people who are here and so happy to be here. And as I said before, the tourists don't bother me. I quite enjoy seeing the joy in their face. Good answer.
I don't know if you know. I'd like, if I see people taking selfies, I say, would you like for me to take a photo?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Which
Especially down around here, there's so many people doing that.
Well, which is crazy because
Yeah.
I could take their phone and run away.
I think you're a pretty trustworthy kind of person. I'd let you take a selfie of me, Leah. But anyway, yes, thank you, Leah, and thanks for having us again.
Thank you.
Lena, do you have any last words?
Any last words? So
Leah,
dramatic.
Leah, before you sit, do you mind doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, any last words?
Uh,
Well, I just, just happy to be here.
That's it.
World peace.
World peace.
You know.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward though? We'll finish on this. What are you looking forward to when everything gets back to normal again?
Oh, seeing my near and dear.
And what about Paris though, specific? Is there something that you miss
Oh.
doing?
Yeah, museums. I actually miss museums. I love going in museums, getting inspiration for new collections, for products, for paintings, or just, feeding the soul. Yeah, that and parks would be cool if they opened. That'd be nice. With some picnics, that sort of thing.
I'm with you on that, Lena. I'm looking forward to it too. As for you guys, we're looking forward to seeing you back in Paris. To answer that quick question, we're in the Cognac apartment. There's so many links in the thread above that you'll be able to find it. Otherwise, you'll be able to find it in the comment description below of the YouTube video. But we'll see you for another pub quiz before long, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Thanks for everyone that watched. Thanks for all
you
your
so
generosity.
much.
Thanks
Thank
to
you for
everyone who listens.
playing.
You guys are wonderful. Have a lovely week.
Bonne
And
soirée.
bonne soirée. Au revoir.
Bye.